Hey people, this is Aram. My pronouns are he, him, and welcome to Rise of the Demigods.
Hi, my name is Mackenzie Wilkes. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I play Astrid Elvea, the demigoddess of constellations and wild elf ranger rogue.
Hi, my name is Arvi. My pronouns are he, him, and I play Janice de Castiel, the demigod of secrets and Azamar Bard.
Hey Yakety Pack, it's me, Nikki C, coming at you with my intro. I played Barb, the human monk, demigod of bones, the only human monk in the world. Said that before and I'm saying it again. Their pronouns are they and them, and so are mine. What up?
Hey everyone, my name is Joey, and I play Theodore Zildaya, the demigod of diamonds. And my pronouns and their pronouns are he and him, and welcome to Rise of the Demigods.
Yeah, so I see smoke.
Yeah, like not like anything's on fire, but like there's definitely, you know, a lit fire of some sort inside. There is a heavy perfume to this smoke. There's some chanting coming from inside, low and guttural.
And do they seem to notice me at all?
So as you kind of peek around the outside and like kind of just like look in, you can see 3 hags, and they are around. A dragon is now kind of like lying in between them with their head down.
He's able to be in this building? That's how big it is?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's big. I mean, it's not a huge amount of room with him inside it, but yeah, he could be inside. He's laying down with his head there. That's why the roof is open. And there's like, they're all kind of like around him, and they seem to be chanting. Just past Dragon, nearer to the wall, one of those black drakes is laying on the ground, covered in a blanket with heavy bandages wrapped around it.
Do I see the warden anywhere?
Roll perception.
9.
Yeah, there's like, it's a little dark in the back, and you're not sure there's something back there, but you don't know what.
And they haven't noticed me at all?
Well, as you
Why'd
think
you
that,
ask?
well, no, I'd actually already rolled. As you think that, you kind of feel the ground shift around you, like underneath your feet, and you look back and like vines have grown up all around you, so kind of like keeping you into this area. And then
He's come back.
there's this pause inside, and one of them says, "You may as well come in, dear."
I will say, it's not like we turned our backs to watching Astrid.
No,
we
you're
probably
seeing
would
this
have
all
seen.
happen. You're seeing the vines grow and everything. Yeah.
I would have rushed out
Okay.
as fast as I could.
All right. You
And I
want
assume Luna would have like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
over.
As you all are rushing, vines are now growing up all around you. So I need you to make strength checks.
Strength.
Go ahead and roll
Is
one
this
for
a
Luna.
saving throw to get out of the vines?
Correct. Exactly.
Strength
Is it-
saving throw or
saving
strength check?
Dex
Saving
saving
throw.
throw or strength saving throw?
Dex saving throw for this one.
You just
Yeah.
said strength.
Strength.
Don't don't
strength.
let them
I meant
fuck with you.
strength.
I'm not. No, but
You're
I'm
right.
not. It's not. I'm
I
not
meant-
fucking with
no,
the wrong.
it is,
I'm helping
This
him.
is strength saving throw. I was wrong. Yeah. Strength to get out of it.
My best saving throw.
Of course.
12 for Luna.
Yeah, Luna's okay.
11.
Oh, you were almost out of it. Almost. You're like one leg still caught.
13.
Yep. You were able to break out.
7.
You are fully
I can't
enwrapped.
roll today.
Are
Yep.
you out, Astrid?
Well, I'm already in the
is
vine. I just sort
fine.
of got like,
This is the breakout. We were already in the vines too.
I thought it was like wrapped around me. I'm not like held by it. It's just like a
you
little
know,
room around me,
Basically
right?
like a room around you in the back.
Yeah, and she spoke to me.
Yeah.
And I don't know you all are coming to me, and so I would yell back. Am I welcome?
Of course. You always have been.
I have friends. I'd like them to come too. You
We
have to let
see
me
them.
out.
Are they with you?
They are.
All right then. And the vines lower all around you. Come inside. Now that we know who you are, we mean you no harm.
I'm gonna go get my friends now.
We are going nowhere.
So I start lilting back, and I'm like, I thought I was sneakier than that.
You are unfortunately walking through the swamp.
No, I have a +10, and I rolled a
Yeah.
3. Like anything else, I would have been like not
Yeah.
shitty with.
Yak.
Yeah, so I go back and I tell them.
What the fuck were those vines?
It's them. They know. They saw me, which I'll get better at that, I guess. But they're calm. I couldn't get eyes on the warden. They're healing one of those dog things that like attacked him.
Okay.
But Dre's in there.
Right.
They're all in there. They seem peaceful and they say they welcome us.
Okay.
Let's go in.
That was me, Mark Etsusomu, I guess, and all the other NPCs. I was involving you in the scene,
I
Aram.
appreciate that.
Okay. Well, let's
but
go
if we
in.
try to leave at this point, I think she might get.
Keep
for
your
sure.
guard up either way.
For sure.
We cannot trust them fully.
I agree.
okay.
No.
That's Dima.
Demon.
Wow.
Yeah.
Forgot you were here.
No, I agree.
Remember what we talked about?
Absolutely. The plans have not changed.
No.
Shall we?
Let's go. And I'll start walking back, I guess, to the.
You all
Hut.
walk back up and step into the hut, and as you do, the light inside, you're not exactly sure where the sources of this light are, but raise slightly.
And if you're gonna do a thing on your phone.
Oh,
like
I'm
the
sorry.
light's different.
Pardon me, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, set the mood, Aram.
Yes, excuse
please.
me. I'm
Yeah,
I'm saying.
please.
Let's see what it changes to.
So the light changes to torchlight and fire. And you all
lit,
step
lit,
into
lit,
this
lit, lit, lit.
fiery room that is belching this perfumed smoke. Dre looks out cold. Now that there's more light, you can see kind of like an upright bed in the back where the
Music
warden
starts to play in the back.
yeah, where the warden is like leaning into this like kind of upright chair. The majority of his armor, except for the chest piece, has been removed, and he's heavily bandaged.
So
as
he's
well.
only wearing a shirt.
Well, he's wearing
took
like,
his armor
like
off.
pants, but
Oh, okay.
but like the armor on his legs is
Oh.
off. Yeah, yeah.
Just
yeah.
like pants. Let's just like
Yeah,
get a
it's a Daffy
t-shirt.
Duck look. Just,
Yeah, that's
Just
what he's
a
doing.
Hanes white V-neck,
Yeah.
nothing else.
Are you all set? You gotta go.
Yeah, and like next.
Understood. Then let's just do a wait. So okay. So Dragon is laid out. The warden's in the
Like
back,
a bear rug.
basically, right? And
Oh, okay, never mind.
well, kind of like a rug, like laying down, and like one of them stops brushing Dragon's head and looks up at all of you. Your friend is safe. Your other friend, I assume, is also safe. You all shouldn't be here, and you should have asked, but you are safe.
Is that the demigod one that's speaking?
Yes.
So what does she look like?
She looks like she looks like this. She's like a night hag. So she's
and,
about
for the podcast.
Yeah.
For those who listen
Yeah.
to us,
Google Wizards of the
Someone
Coast,
just-
the night hag
hag.
art.
Night hag.
yeah. She's about 12 feet tall.
Whoa.
Yeah, she has
Can
midnight
you just
blue skin.
Read us what you see
Yes.
on the.
Oh,
With your elvish eyes.
my elvish eyes. Look with your special eyes. Yeah, she's like a tall, gangly looking lady with a very wrinkly face and angular nose, and she has horns that go back into thick, matted black hair and long, talonous nails, and she wears skulls wrapped around her waist, as well as sort of like ratty, dark burgundy clothing. I don't know. Does that sound right?
Yeah,
She has sharp, jagged teeth.
yeah,
No shoes, dark blue skin.
yep. That's her.
And then what are the stats? How much HP does she have? And what's her
And
She introduces herself as Albertine.
Albertine.
Albertine?
Ovaltine.
Yes, as Ovaltine.
Albertine, Ovaltine, and
Yes.
Tangerine.
Yes, those are the three. Those are my sisters. And she does.
That's
and
canon.
These are her sisters, and it is their coven and their home. And
Well, Albertine, we'll talk to you next episode. Hey yo everyone, Nikki here. Thanks for listening to Rise of the Demigods. Hey, while you're listening to this ding dang episode, go ahead and check out our friends over at Level Up Dice, why don't you? Where you can find luxury gemstone cut dice that could put an entire royal family to shame. And let them know that we sent you with the link bit.ly/LUD Demigods. Thanks.
When we last left off, you all had landed the airship, hiked across the swamp. You brought with you a couple of the demigods, but not all of them. You
Thank
brought
God.
Susomu. Who else did you bring?
The helpful ones.
Well, you wouldn't. Slugs really wanted to go, but you
Right.
told
Oh,
Slugs
that was
no.
a big no.
Yeah. I believe
we
Malborn stayed behind.
Yes, we brought Sasomu, Roswin, and
Right.
Dima.
Right. That was it.
Yes.
Okay.
We brought
Yeah.
the adults.
We brought the adults. Yeah. You might as well come in. I can see you all outside.
I mean, should we just go in? We're all so gun shy.
I know.
It's I'll walk in.
Okay.
Why do we have to start with this?
Is this
Hold on,
episode
can-
one?
She knows me. She knows me. She kind of knows me. I'll walk in.
Can Slugs come say something stupid so we can all warm up?
Not even here.
Slugs is that, yeah.
Yeah, I'll walk in. Whatever. That's him from a mile away.
Yeah.
So are
Yeah.
some of us still entangled?
No. It didn't really grab you. It just kind of grew up around you to kind of contain you in this area. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
If you tried to
I-
run through it, it would have. Yeah.
I walk forward and activate the conversation.
Okay. So you all walk into a
Yeah.
wide open long building, very similar to like a Viking long hall, where it's domed roof. Sorry, not domed roof, but like a if you flipped a boat over, kind of like a canoe.
I've
roof,
flipped a lot of
right?
boats over in my
Yeah,
life.
Yeah, and then there's
Always.
a slit down the middle of it where it allows the smoke.
What'd you call it?
To exit. A slit down the middle of it where it allows the smoke to escape. There is a
joke, Harvey.
about a 40-foot long pit lined with coal, and there's this kind of belching steam and perfume, and one of the hags is constantly ladling
Perfume.
water into
And
it.
we see hovering over this large sack of meat in the shape of a dragon spinning on a rod.
In the back of the hut is Dragon, kind of laid out, looking wounded. Their
I
wing is
tried to kill him and eat him.
their wing is burnt and kind of like folded in upon itself, right? Remember, Dragon got zapped and fell out of the sky.
Got
You also
bug
see-
zapped. Whatever.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
You also see the warden, or the dwarf that is inside the warden's armor, laying in a bed.
He's naked.
Well, he's got bandages.
He's naked.
and he's
We
got,
established
like,
this last time. He's wearing a white V-neck and nothing else.
He's naked and
He's
socks.
under a blanket.
White neck socks.
like he's under a blanket,
no
and
pants.
you know,
No underwear.
and he is unconscious or sleeping. There are 3 hags in this room.
That big.
Or sleeping.
Dealer's choice.
One of the two. I mean, you have to investigate.
Gotta roll.
He's either out or sleeping.
He's dead.
Give me a medicine roll. Give me a,
Me?
yeah, why not?
Fucking okay.
Why not? We want to play D&D. We want to roll some dice.
Yeah.
Okay,
First
let's
roll
do it.
in 2 months.
So I'm just like looking at him and I'm just
Yeah.
trying to like, bow. Okay, let me pull up my stats because I just.
Joey,
I
don't
just
let
had
the
my
viewers
page.
know how long it's been for us.
It's been 2
It's gonna be
months.
plus things. Hold on. So
I should
that
look
is.
that way.
Sorry, my D&D. Medicine's gonna be a 17.
Yes, his chest is heaving regularly,
I like look at Sasomu and think about heaving.
and his eyes appear to be fluttering. So he's certainly dreaming. So he must be asleep.
Oh,
Heaving and fluttering.
he's just snoozing.
Yeah.
No one wake him up. It's not good to wake up in the middle of REM sleep. You don't really kind of get the deep sleep rest that you need.
The hag that is
He won't get a long rest.
The hag that is ladling water onto the coals puts down this iron pot she's holding and turns towards you. She's 12 feet tall. She's gigantic. Midnight skin. She's draped in various layers of fabrics and almost like mosses, almost like her clothes are living on her. There's some flowers that have opened along her back,
okay.
and she's kind of hunched over a bed, and she leans down to look at all of you. You've caused us a great amount of trouble, but you are welcome.
Why does everyone
Take a
think
seat.
that?
What did we do?
What did we do?
You distracted us while we were trying to control the gate. Almost caused quite a problem for all of us.
Yeah, was that god that came down also not really a big deal, but it was mostly us that was a bit distracting?
If we had gained control, that would not have been necessary. But unfortunately, you bring a Seeker airship into our lands. How are we to know?
You could have sent us a message
Yeah.
that didn't involve weapons.
The first line of Sturges was not enough of a message.
That was a message that could have killed us.
Either way. But you're here now. Have a seat.
And plus, we are causing trouble for you. You're bringing this thing into this world. Like,
We were trying to stop it. We were trying to stabilize the energy and close the gate.
Yeah, do you think you trying to stop it is not important information for like the people flying by, unsure of what's going on?
The Seekers knew not to come over these mountains. They knew not to come over our territory. We had an agreement, which you broke.
Well, we're not Seekers.
Who made the
were we
agreement?
supposed to know? You fly in their airship, you fly their colors.
We need to change our
We should
flags or
paint that,
something.
yeah,
Yeah,
we need to
everyone
paint
thinks
the ship or
everyone thinks
something.
we're Seekers.
One of you literally is.
Not
You
here.
have a Seeker driving the ship.
Not here.
A
Kurt.
defector.
Yeah.
No one has to know that.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I don't have pride. Sorry. Sorry.
I mean, it's okay.
I mean, the thing is stopped, right?
Yes, in a way. It is stopped. Unfortunately, we can learn nothing from it now. It is buried under miles of rubble. What a waste, frankly.
This isn't Albertine, right?
This is Albertine.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
Albertine.
Yeah.
So much nicer in the last episode.
She's ready to fight, bitch.
Yeah.
Are her sisters also here?
Yeah, they're in the back. One of them has this horrid paste that you can just get a whiff of, even though she's all the way in the back and is applying it to Dragon's wing. And the other one is, do any of you have any? Well, you have skills in medicine, Barb.
Fuck yeah.
So
Dog went to school.
You know that other hag is taking the warden's pulse. Has their hand out and is.
Oh yeah, I
taking the
I
pulse.
took a course on how to recognize someone taking another
What
person's
else would they be
pulse.
doing?
They,
Yeah, no, I'm telling you.
Oh,
It's
I
obvious,
thought you were
yeah.
being sarcastic. I'm sorry.
No,
it's so
I'm
hard to
definitely
tell
not.
sometimes.
No, I'm not being sarcastic.
they had. Did they have one of the little evil displacer doggies as a pet, or is it dead?
Oh no! It's just
still-
it's in the corner, just snoozing. Yeah,
It's not a displacer, it's a Drake.
right.
It's
It's
a-
Oh,
it's a-
alright,
yeah,
alright.
displacers are in Janice's mind.
Oh, okay.
it is a black drake. It is
Those are
a
Janice's demons.
magical.
And
As you
he
guys
wrestles
actually
them.
found out last time, it's a magical creature formed from black
nothing.
dragon scales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Astrid says, "What happened to him?" Pointing at the warden.
Well, he was injured. Not exactly sure how. He hasn't woken up yet, but we're seeing to
I
him.
think we assumed you did it to him because we were talking to him, and then he kind of just went away.
We did not attack him.
Can
the
I-
gate allowed some creatures out.
Can I roll insight on this bitch?
Sure, of course. Absolutely. 100%.
Yes.
Polite.
I roll insight on this
Trust her.
fucking
Like,
bitch.
she's just like telling us all the right things we want to hear. Oh no, we didn't start that. We're trying to put it back in. Oh no, we didn't shoot them down. We're just trying to heal them.
Gosh, I miss you all.
And I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Janice is like,
Totally believable.
Not only is
Like,
she lying,
she's my mom.
not only is she lying, but this is a trap. That's what you believe.
Okay.
Okay, well, then what? Okay, so you saved the warden. Why did Dragon get bug zapped?
I'm sorry.
Why did that dragon get zapped?
Oh, because it was a dragon and we did not know what it was. Again, you have come into our lands, not even introducing yourselves.
We were over your we talked about this with the Aerococra. We were over it. We weren't in it.
Where's your where is your contract that says
Our
you owe the
lands
sky?
extend to the sky.
What's the
Do you have-
definition of land?
You have air rights,
Yeah, we have
like in
we
the
can
hit,
build up to 20 stories.
like in the hit movie Burlesque.
Yeah.
That's a whole plot
Does
point
your
in
land
Burlesque.
extend into the stars?
As far as I believe it does, yes.
Really?
Yes.
And where's the contract that says that?
She just points to her head.
Her head.
One long bony finger.
I think we've heard enough. We all know this is a trap.
She just kind of looks at you.
I love this.
If this was a trap, my dear, you would already be dead.
Well, I mean, you've hurt our friends. You took down a ship.
Yes, we did.
Oh, so you hurt the friends. our
We
friends.
absolutely did. We hurt that one. We took down your ship. Tried a couple times, actually. Quite resilient you were.
You
What-
should see
but
what
there
else
were-
is trying to
There
attack
were
us.
2 ships.
There were 2 ships.
What happened to the second one?
Yeah, the other one was smart enough to go around our territory. Was aware of our deal.
What a coincidence.
course.
We don't care what you all do. We're not concerned with your foibles and your wars and your tower.
But you're a demigod.
I am.
Did you?
So you should be concerned.
It concerns you at least.
They don't come into our lands. They know not to.
They will eventually.
Yeah,
They're coming after
now
all of us.
They've tried. Twice now.
Huh.
We have reason to believe that the trying is gonna get more intense.
Who tried?
The temple. I assume that's where you're from. We took
Yes.
their ship, right?
Yes.
You are... And she kind of looks and... Students.
It's patchouli oil.
Young, yes? All of
Yes.
you? Youth? Students?
Yes. Oh, hold on, gang. We should really.
Ex-students.
Yes. Let's get all of the exposition out. And we tell her everything.
All right, good. Do you just tell her everything?
We're ex-students.
What do you tell her?
We're ex-students.
Right.
We were students of but 3 days ago. And then, hey, you think the temple sucks? We learned that going there. And so they started trying to attack us and do wild things. RV just wasted a 20, I saw it.
It was a 19.
And so we ran away, and the second ship you saw was them chasing us, trying to kill or get us back, or kill us back.
Well, that does make sense. Perhaps you're wiser than I gave you credit. Please have a seat. We shall dine. And she goes, and her sisters go and start to collect food, and they lay out a bunch of root vegetables, some rot wine,
Sweet potatoes.
water, sweet
Rot
potatoes.
wine?
Yeah, like wine that
fall
would,
vegetable?
yeah, wine that's
Swamp
made
wine?
through, yeah, swamp wine basically. You know,
Swamp.
wine. You know,
They just go out, they dip it into the swamp, and then they give it to you, and they're like,
it's
here you
something
go.
to ferment, right?
Yeah.
So it's whatever like roots they can get that are a little bit sweet to ferment. You know.
While this is going on, and seemingly telling them that we're anti-temple has gotten them on our side, I look at the two faculty members that we have here, Dima and Roswood,
Yeah.
and
Oh, yeah.
I look at them and I say, "How do you guys have you known about? Talk, please."
Dima looks over at Roswin. Roswin is like distracted. It's kind of looking at the walls and like playing with some of the roots in her own way. And Dima just shakes his head. What she says is true. All of this is accurate.
I look at Janice. Is it a trap?
I look at the food and the swamp wine. Don't eat the food.
I fucking believe Janice. I believe
We have no reason
We have, and Janice like knows this shit. Like Janice, like this is his backstory episode, session 0. Yeah, I'm
Rosman
not.
tried to kill us. Dima's been under whatever horrible conditions, and
Yeah, I
possibly
believe. I
maybe
believe
mind
Janice.
control.
I'm literally like.
There's
that
a
shit
lot
away.
to be nervous about.
Yeah, I don't fucking. Nope.
Do you at least take a seat?
Yes,
Okay.
mannerisms coming. Absolutely.
Barb, do you have one of your bones with you?
Where do you put it?
I probably brought my third femur, but left the fourth.
Wait, you have 2 fingers.
Huh? 2 of them are inside my legs.
Okay, right, yes.
My third I use as a weapon,
Got
and
you.
the fourth was
Fourth
given
is-
at me
is
after
the
I won the
ebony one.
volleyball championship.
the
Nikki,
third
I would
one.
like to hand
Okay.
you the MVP trophy for
Right.
setting that up so well.
Thanks.
Okay. So you, as you're sitting,
Well, no, it should be the fourth, not the third.
you got the black one.
Yeah.
Okay. As you're sitting down, Luna kind of comes around behind you and is
And I
sniffing
go,
it.
"Fuck you, stupid dog," because that's apparently who Barb is.
Okay.
Wow.
All
Right? Is that what you want, Aram?
No.
You want me to
Look.
play that role?
Luna's a sensitive dog and is just taking the feelings that you're giving
She's my
her.
id.
Yeah.
Right, it's really not Luna. It's Astrid.
It's like part of me.
Luna comes around and sniffs at the bone and kind of noses it gently.
She wants to bury that bone.
You should give her the third one and then keep the fourth. Can you imagine Luna with a fucking bone, like hitting people, like just malleting people?
all the chairs getting knocked over.
Trying to get through doorways.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's physically impossible for her to get her whole mouth around it.
She's a huge dog.
It's a huge
Fucking
bone.
huge.
Yeah, well, she could get around
She's
the
still
middle
growing.
Of it. Yeah. Yeah.
She's
like not the whole
We'll have to.
bone.
I'll play back the tapes of how big you said the circumference of that bone was.
It's big, but if you can hold it, she can certainly bite it.
I can hold it because I'm a demigod.
She's She's like, she
Your
like,
hands have to grow
she,
around it.
like, is very interested in it. She's nosing it.
You can lick it.
And then she goes, and she like gently takes it in her teeth and is watching you to make sure it's all right.
Don't take it away.
And she kind of like leans back and she's playing with it like, and she's like,
I'm okay with that.
sits down and she's got her paws
I'm a
on
nice
it and she's
fucking
chewing
person.
on it. And then black tendrils fire out from the bone, wrap all around Luna, and she just gets sucked into it. And the bone just goes dink, 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 and falls over.
Wait, for realsies?
Yep, that just happened.
Bobby, what the fuck did you do to my dog?
Okay.
Well, that
Sorry.
was interesting.
Sorry.
I pull out my sword and I go try
Wait,
to cut the
which-
fucking bone open.
Which
Okay.
bone is this? Is this the one that you got from
Yo,
the
we tried to
boneyard?
do
This is
one
the
thing
black
at
one,
once.
yeah.
I forgot we always have to be doing 3 things at once.
I go to cut the fucking bone open. I slash my sword down. on it.
Hold on.
I'm gonna try to mind palace.
Hold on.
So big.
Let me play in Aram's world.
Well, This is what Astrid's doing. Is I'm bashing this fucking thing with my sword.
I go to the bone and I pull out Luna.
Okay, I would like you to roll your divinity.
You're just gonna pull her out?
Yeah. That's how you have to play with this man. You just, like, even if you don't know how or if, you just say.
You just do.
Do I get advantage? Because it's my bone.
Okay. I'll give it to you.
You just gonna ask for advantage with her arm.
Good thing you did.
Advantage. What do I add? Divinity?
Your divinity bonus.
15.
Okay, so you aren't quite sure, and you have to kind of push Astrid to the side, right? But eventually, yeah, you can. There's something in the bone that wasn't there,
Yeah, it's Luna.
right? So you reach in, you kind of like, even though you're not, you kind of feel something around the bone. You dig your fingers in, and you just grab fur and pull out this giant ass dog, and Luna kind of like crashes alongside you, almost knocks you right over, and Luna's like,
You okay? What'd you see? Are you okay, darling?
and then
Okay.
sits, and she licks her paw, and she kind of looks over at you, and she puts her head immediately into your lap,
Yeah.
and she keeps looking back, and then she sees her own shadow, and she starts growling, and she starts moving and growling and yipping at her shadow, and her shadow is slightly moving differently than she is.
Okay. I'm gonna pull a Peter Pan. I'm gonna step on her shadow
Okay.
and try to hold it
Yep.
down.
Yep.
I
And
don't know.
Luna pulls back, and you hear a rip,
Oh god.
and the shadow
Did I just rip my dog's
moves.
legs off?
No. No, just separated the shadow from Luna. The shadow zips along to the wall and then zips into the bone, and then zips back out and sits in front of you.
The shadow sits in front of me.
Does it look like a olive?
Looks like a big black mastiff.
Aram just handed Nikki.
A mass. So
Nikki, did you just ploy Aram into giving you a dog?
Listen,
Is this your
we were
level up?
thinking that
We needed 2 dogs in this game.
season 3, we need a new mascot.
We did, bitch.
What is going on right now?
I haven't talked to Aram about any of this.
Nope, he doesn't know anything about this.
So
Same.
the shadow doesn't.
Sorry, they don't know anything about this.
The
Season
shadow
3
doesn't
around.
look like Luna at all.
No, initially it did. Now
Should I
it does
read
not.
this?
Yeah, please go ahead.
What the fuck?
You instinctively know all of this, and
Their
a
name is
comes to you.
Buster. I'm
Perfect.
kidding. No, they're gonna have a better name. Paul Bamford.
Yeah,
Paul Bamford is the name of this dog.
I'm thinking of my Pokemon names.
So Paul Bamford.
No, I'll decide later.
Okay.
No, hold on.
nice.
I need to act.
Yeah.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. What the fuck?
I say,
Now,
it can't
is
sound like
this-
Luna.
Is this? Yeah, you need to loosen your cheeks a lot more.
Wait, is this the mastiff that's talking? I'm very confused.
That's the mastiff.
Luna, because
Does Luna still have
is
her shadow?
Luna is Luna has her normal shadow now. Luna is pressed against you and like not liking any of this.
No, I'm petting her.
Yeah.
And I say, Luna, did you bring a friend with you? Okay, you don't. So you don't like them. Okay.
I'm gonna do the
Dark
I'm gonna
Luna.
do the subtitles for this dog, and they're gonna talk like a fucking internet gamer, in like leet speak,
Oh my god.
and they're gonna just want to phone and
Yeah.
headshot.
Spoon some noobs.
Yeah. Anyway, what the fuck is going on? Oh wait, so it's so is it a shadow or has it now manifested into a more palpable thing?
It's a little more palpable, but it's still basically made of shadow.
Like a dark shape in front of us.
Yeah,
it
like
look
a dark,
aggressive?
wispy shape that kind of like shifts at all times.
Well, Luna doesn't like
No,
it.
it doesn't look aggressive. It doesn't look friendly, but doesn't look aggressive.
Okay, arms out. Like,
Okay, yeah.
Luna, is it gonna hurt us?
Yeah, my my arms. I'll start bulking up.
It's just sitting in front of you.
And I look at, again, we're always surrounded by adults that we just
Yeah.
forgot. We always forget to make them talk.
Yeah.
Dima.
Demon's like iced up with the staff out, like ready to go. You know
Dima
what I
doesn't
mean?
know. Dima doesn't know.
I look at Albertine. And I point.
Well, and she kind of leans down and extends one finger, and the shadow dog sniffs it. And she kind of scratches him behind the ear, but like it's like wispy, and the wisp kind of come along with her fingers. And then she just nods. She's like, yes, I believe I've seen one of these before, and I can't remember what it's called. What's it called? A shadow?
Shadow.
Did you
I
do
believe?
this?
No. No, I did not do this. You did this. This is clearly
didn't do
your
anything.
divinities. This is yours, right? This belongs to you. I can see there's a connection.
But only
Yes?
newly belonged to Barb.
Dima,
Well-
hold on, Dima. How were you were able to tell that Varrock is waterfalls
Yeah.
by touching him?
Correct. I can usually ascertain people's divinities. Yes.
Can you ascertain this divinity?
Looks very apprehensive. And he gets down. He kind of looks at the dog, and the dog like tracks him. So as he moves his head back and forth, the dog kind of looks back and forth as well, and he leans in. The dog barks, and it startles Dima a bit.
Dima got bit by a dog when he was a kid, so he's like,
There's all this trauma coming back.
yeah. I also was bit by a dog when I was a kid.
I can see a thread. I can see a thread from the dog to the bone. I can see a thread from the bone to you. It's
Love triangle.
unusual.
I could have told you that.
I haven't seen this before, but there appears to be a connection.
Well, fuck. Sorry.
The shadow is
My divinity
Zendar
gave me
around?
Luna. Does everyone get like a dog eventually? Is that like a thing?
I have no dog.
I don't like dogs.
I don't have a dog. I've never had a dog.
no
I mean, I have
dog.
friends.
Does it just mean you're really advanced if you get a dog? Because
My
I got
friends
mine
are all in the
immediately.
darkness. Would you
I
like to
prefer
meet some of my
cats.
friends?
That's Astrid's overconfidence that we
cats,
haven't
that
had
he
for
said.
a couple sessions. There it is.
Can you imagine how bitchy Janice's cat would be?
We would strut together. I would dress her up.
Oh my gosh, wait.
Time for nighttime sneaks.
Theodore with a corgi?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
A little corgi butt?
Oh, that's
How
happened
great
now.
would it be if Janice had one of
pairing
those?
up with Pokemon now.
If
Right,
Janice
yeah.
had one of
Yeah,
those
Amber, we've left
really
Harry
terrible
Potter, now
cats
we're going to
that just yell the entire time.
That's my cat in real life. Kiki just screams at our door at like 6:30 in the morning.
Janice is like, and here's my sexy cat.
Janice is just embarrassed.
Hacks up a hairball at every wrong opportunity. Yeah, that's perfect.
Oh shit.
Falls off table.
Wait a second. So this thing's a shadow. Is it ground? Zendar? Zendar?
Oh, what's a good question?
Is it? Okay, so
That happened. Zinda was a wolf when he like mind melded
Yeah.
with Luna.
Yeah.
This doesn't look like a wolf.
No,
That's true.
But it's
that
a shadow.
wolf was an
Shadow.
exact represent. It was like a Polaroid opposite of Luna.
Mackenzie knows that,
Dark
but
Luna.
I was
That was
trying to be
Dark
like, oh, shadow.
I will.
Dark Luna.
I will progress some plot. I walk up to the dog and I kneel down.
Dog cocks its head.
Cocks his Glock. I cock my Glock as well and pull out my gun.
Bone gun. It's a horse now.
Part of me is not knowing what to say. Part of me is enjoying I'm running this marathon.
This is beautiful.
Yeah.
I will.
Thanks for
I will
continuing to listen to us.
raise. I will raise. I will unbone my arms
Okay.
and raise a hand for it to sniff.
Do you smell bad?
When's the last time you've been around a dog?
Do you smell bad?
Moo.
And I will go to pet behind its ear.
So you can like kind of feel a dog's ear, and you can also kind of feel nothing, and it shifts between that.
Theodore, do you see any divinity coming from this dog? Like, what sort of divinity do you see?
Yes, I do.
Same divinity as Barb.
As Barb.
Yep.
Exactly. Same radiant energy.
And the dog kind of leans in, and then Shadow Tongue comes out.
He kisses you.
Shadow tongue comes out.
Just gets lapped right across the face.
I get shadow lapped, you mean?
Yep. Nope.
Okay.
Slapped. Got slapped across the face.
Will.
So
Hi.
you have a pet.
I turn to Albertine. Sorry, this is a lot. Whenever we try to do one thing, another thing happens.
Do not apologize. I am quite entertained.
Well,
yeah, clearly.
just stick around. Does anyone want to take over this conversation while I try to get this thing back in its Pokeball?
Actually, are you? So,
Dima's gone over to the warden
do you have any
to check on him.
ill will towards us?
Towards students? No, you're prisoners. Forced into things I am sure you did not want to do, right? They came to your homes, tore you from your families, yes?
Barb from the corner of the room trying to shove a bone into a shadow goes, fuck yeah!
Because I'm just curious, you know, we're gearing up for something. We're going to go find the Forgotten. Could we count you as an ally?
You're going after the Forgotten. The others.
Well, we
Do
need
you know
Do you know
them?
the Forgotten?
Well, we need people. We need people to take down the temple.
You're going to attack the temple.
Why not?
Yes.
They're coming after us.
She kind of leans back and she stretches herself out, and then she sits down next to you. Why?
Tell her about Mordock!
Well, I did a no, maybe a little bit. Do you know Dean Mordock? He's
We
kind
know-
of new.
We know of the Dean, yes. We know of the Beholder. We knew him before.
Oh, so you know how
Oh.
he can be.
Oh, yes.
Before he was controlled?
Quite a monster.
Yeah, whoopsies, and I made him what he used to be.
Astrid! Barb walks back. You gotta stop blaming yourself for that. We
I
talked
did
about
do
this.
it,
You
though.
didn't
I
do
literally
it.
broke it inside of him.
She really did it.
I literally
mean,
did
You
it.
broke the safety valve.
Yeah.
You removed
Yeah.
the stone.
I pulled the pin, yes.
The stone was broken when Mordock and her were having a Socratic dialogue.
Did you remove the stone or shatter the stone?
I shattered it inside of him.
Oh.
Or maybe I used it. I'm not quite sure.
What happened then?
He went cuckoo bananas, and now he's like mind controlling people at the temple, and
Taking away their abilities.
and he's siphoning our friends.
Yeah, he's doing something
Taking
with
away
the
their
temple.
abilities. Whose
Yes,
abilities?
We have a friend named Demrin who.
They're divinities.
They have. Yes, Mordock has this ability now where he can take away your divinity.
Well, what a valuable thing that is.
And he's siphoning our friend Demrin, and we want to go rescue her and,
I don't. I look
And-
at Barb. I don't trust
and-
this bitch.
you know, take him down and get the temple back.
These are noble goals. How may I help?
Do you know the Forgotten?
Oh, yes. Man, I know of them. I've met one or two.
Who
Which
you met?
ones?
Met Rorji, so the god of community, and they had a very brief dealing with Sirag.
Okay.
Which they were not pleased about, and it's probably half the reason why they shut down a Dragon.
Well,
Racist.
Basically, yes, they'll admit to that.
We're
They'll
trying-
cop to that.
we're trying to find allies, so we think, and we just found out that one of our friends is with them. If you know anything about where they might be,
We do not know where they are. We've only dealt with them twice.
Well,
but
what Dima does, right? Dima
we know
knows.
where they are.
kind of
Dima
where
knows,
he is?
yeah. Dima's over at the warden and kind of looks over and like gives you the slightest nod as to not give away anything, but like as like he's listening and like, yeah, I know where they are.
Well, yeah.
So, are you pro Mordock anti-temple?
Oh, we are against the Seekers. We are against the Temple. We are against this false order that they tried to create and enforce on
But like
all
I'm
of
sensing
us.
something that like did you and Mordock like date in the past? And there's this like weird.
You seem to
Tension.
like him.
I have standards. But he was interesting.
I like her.
She was interesting. He was interesting. He was quite the tyrant.
Well, we plan on taking him down.
Seems reasonable.
Do you have any other allies? Anybody we could reach out to, or you could reach out to? We're gonna need as much help as we can get.
We try to keep to ourselves here.
What's your relationship with the Aarakocra of this area?
They stay on their side of the mountain, and we stay on ours.
Okay.
Would you be willing to talk with them?
He could be a good ally.
Talking to the Aarakocra.
We need to go find the Forgotten, but maybe you could help and
They are not
rally up the
fans of
Aarakocra.
us. You're not really friends.
Why
You
not?
seem to have done better than we do.
But they have a reason to want to take down the temple. The chief lost his daughter.
Then you should have no problem convincing them.
But we have to go do something else.
We have other errands to run.
We keep to ourselves here. We're not, again, terribly concerned about what you're doing. I will give you whatever advice you need. Otherwise than that,
So you don't want to help us?
we don't want to get involved.
Well, then
Okay.
we don't need to be here, I guess.
Nice.
We want
to
our
meet you.
friends back, and then we'll
True.
leave.
They are not prisoners. They are simply wounded. We are tending to their wounds
Why, if you don't want to get involved?
because they're here. Because they are hurt. We're not monsters.
It's just not a very apolitical move.
We would heal anyone in our lands who needed it. It's
And
only
shoot
right.
them down if they were passing over.
Yeah, about so.
All bad.
Well, can we get a agreement in the future? I mean, hey, a lot of things are weird, but I don't feel any weirdness between us, at least any hostile weirdness. How about we won't mess with you, you won't mess with us?
Yes, yes.
Including if we accidentally fly in your air rights.
Understood. And she leans down and she extends a palm towards you.
You have to put it sideways for a handshake.
She wants to push her hand
A
against
high
your
five?
chest. Do you
Oh.
do you stop her?
I put my hand against her hands.
And she bats it to the side, and she goes to put her hand
I
on
wanna
your
touch
chest.
your
What is
titties.
this?
So she puts her hand on.
No, I say,
Yeah.
what is this?
This is to make sure we don't harm you again.
So if Barb isn't with us, then we can give. We
Basically,
get
you have to have Barb with you. Yeah. Places a hand on your chest, and you feel a warmth,
Symphonia.
and then like vines grow out and kind of dig into your chest for a second, and then wither back. And when she pulls back, there's a handprint that then fades.
Did you hurt them?
I'm sorry.
Did you hurt them?
No, not at all. I mocked him.
Them.
So we'll know.
I said them.
Damn it.
Ovaltine.
I know.
Okay.
We mocked them so that we will know in the future.
Wait, my AC's 24 now?
Yeah. Yeah. In the future, should they ever
Thanks.
pass into our lands, we will recognize them. They will be known to us.
I have a question.
Of course.
So you were trying to close that thing.
The gate,
Is
yes.
this on my shirt or is it on my sleeve?
Do you know?
Like, if I take the shirt off, will it go away?
No, it's gone. Like it was there and then it faded, so you don't see it anymore.
So is it on...
It was like you would have seen it in
It
your
was like you got
skin.
slapped and then it faded.
Exactly.
but on my shirt?
No, in your inside.
Did you put your hand inside my shirt?
No, it just went through your shirt.
How? By putting it inside?
I don't know, magic. What do you want to-
Astra's just standing with her finger up like,
Yes, I did.
do you know Barrows, the god?
Certainly.
How? What's your relationship with them?
Well, we've never met him, but we know of him.
I mean, he helped you close the gate.
No, he came and destroyed the gate when it was a big enough threat. We had no communication with him.
Why do you think he involved himself in that?
Not as Barrows do anything, involves himself in everything, built to the Union with the same stones these gates are made of.
Tell us more about this gate. What was coming out? Like, I don't understand. Who opened it? If it wasn't you. I gave her a look.
Seems right. It wasn't you trapping us and trying to kill us. It seems, what we can tell, to have been initiated on the other side, wherever that creature came from.
On the other side of what?
Who knows? These gates attach to all parts of the universe, different time, different places, different realities.
So there are more than one of these gates.
There are. When the gods, do you know nothing of this world? Are you
We
that
went to school for 2 days.
Yeah, you remember when I told you it was a short time before we learned the school was fucked?
We just found out about our divinities.
I
Yeah.
will teach you children.
See, we don't gotta go to school. We got a hag in the swamp.
we need a
Yeah.
swamp hag. This is way
Swamp
cooler.
University, baby.
Wait, is this? Have you heard of Montessori?
Swamp you?
When the
Swamp
first
you is my next
Swamp you.
shirt idea.
Swamp you,
We have an
Montessori
invention
University.
class. Have you heard about our invention class?
Oh, I love this
my
school.
God.
Yeah. What? Wait, yeah, literally, can Ovaltine just raise us and like teach us everything?
Fuck the union and everything else. We're going to school here.
Yeah.
When the first gods decided to build Calgon, they of course were not happy with all the materials they had, all the creatures they had, all the energies they had to use. So they reached past. They took this star metal the gates are made from, and they formed them into bricks and formed these gates and reached into other times and other places and other realities and stole from them to build this world. This is not one place, but thousands, pulled together into a patchwork.
Okay. I'm getting. Me personally, bones. That's and I extend my bone finger
Very
through my
impressive.
skin. Yeah, this is all I can do. And I'm getting kind of a bone feel from the gate.
Oh, yes, of course.
Why is that?
Well, they embedded some of the creatures they found within the gates to strengthen them. Their bones, their souls.
Souls?
Of course. Souls are very powerful.
Well, Theodore. Of course. Theodore.
You said that they're made of star metal. What's that?
Metal that came from the stars.
Of course.
Well, and I like hold my finger up in the same way Barb does, and I make a little like twinkly star on the end of my finger. I go, "That's my thing."
Ah, yes.
Did me and Bob make this gate?
Our fingers touch and a gate opens.
Yeah, is it connected to?
You both have a connection to the gates then. How interesting. Shame you weren't here just a day earlier.
Could we have stopped
We
it?
were. You tried to kill us.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
Well, perhaps the day before that.
We were feeling nicer. I wasn't PMSing that day, so I wouldn't have killed you.
I do have to say, this is the first adult that's ever been like fucking
Chill.
straightforward
I like
with
that.
us.
No,
Like,
Sure.
I am
No.
all team
She
Alfred.
I
has
love her.
bumped
I
off the
fucking love
warden.
her.
The warden got a whiff of the Wendell disease. And now he has been replaced
I love her.
with a
Oh, I know.
competent
She's great.
adult.
She's my fucking favorite.
Janice, on the other hand,
So,
is twiddling his thumbs.
I still don't trust her.
yeah. Are we? So if we're connected to the gates, can we open and close them?
Perhaps.
Where are they?
All over Calgon.
But why would we want to open them?
Oh, I don't know. I was just wondering.
You,
I don't know.
you-
Visit other
to
lands.
go back in time.
you three seems to be interested.
We could stop
in-
something.
You could go back in time. You could go to other worlds.
Close your ears. I point at her and I say, we could go to where that god that's gonna fuck up the whole world in 4 years is
Yeah.
gonna be, and we could just stop it instead of waiting 4 years. Then we can come back and
Are
we
you
could.
talking about Charlie?
Yeah, no, the god what did
the
she
A
tell
word.
us?
Aspiration.
That's gonna be made, and then the whole world's gonna get fucked.
Ani.
And Ani.
Ani.
We could just stop
God.
that by opening a gate, going there, being like, hey, go away, and then we could come back to our normal time and live our normal lives.
And we know that that's possible because somebody else in the future already came and told us that this was all going to happen.
Oh,
if they can do it, we can do it.
But that was the demigod of
Dima and
that was the god
Roswin.
of dreams.
All there,
True.
we're all huddled and we're all football.
And the hag is covering her ears.
Yeah.
Oh, what's in this? Oh.
That's one of the sisters.
Are you guys done yet?
yeah.
Sure,
Yeah,
yeah.
sure.
Yeah? Okay.
We should talk about this.
Yes, we should. Okay, Albertine, thank
She's
you.
just looking at me.
I was good. Yes.
Thank you for closing your ears, Albertine.
It's called earmuffs.
And
in
it's
the
funny
future. Earmuffs.
because you actually did close your ears,
Yeah.
so you don't know what we said.
I really couldn't hear a word. I moved my fingers back
so
and forth.
Rob
So I
literally,
definitely could hear
so
nothing.
Rob literally doesn't know what we
I have
said.
no idea what you said.
And if he's not editing this episode, he truly won't know
You're right. I have
until
no
it comes
idea.
out.
I have absolutely no idea.
Sexy.
You said that you and your sisters were
Sister.
Sister?
Put in a gif of Bette Midler over a rum.
You said that you three were wanting to glean some sort of information from the gate, right?
Oh, yes. It is the oldest of knowledge.
Maybe instead of just being passive victims to this world, you and us could team up if you help us with what we want, and in return, we help you with gate closing and activation through our bone and star powers.
Well, we would truly only consider this gate as it was in our lands. However, should you find another gate and
I could
actually
just
have
call you?
something to trade, perhaps we can
Can I
talk
get
then.
like your email or?
All you must do is think of me.
Really?
That's romantic.
Think of me.
Barb, Barb turns around and like exits the hut and just like stands behind the wall.
Sure.
And I start thinking.
You feel a warmth?
I start thinking.
You feel a warmth, and then there's like a shuffling underneath your shirt. A vine sprouts out, turns back to face you, and a flower opens up. And you can see the hag's face in the flower made from petals and stems and everything. Hello.
How are you doing this?
So we're watching her
Yes.
talk to Barb.
The hag basically turns, and like a flower blooms next to her. And she turns, and you see Barb's face in the flower.
So they're like FaceTiming?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're watching them face. Can I go poke Barb's face in the flower?
Sure.
Did they feel it?
No, they don't actually feel it. No.
Okay.
What level are you? This is crazy.
Yeah. It's really just a third level spell. Just, you know.
Is
it's
it?
Just, yeah. It's,
Does she
it's,
just say that?
It's
message, yeah.
No, she doesn't
But it's
say
a
it.
FaceTime.
It's just
It's a
message.
divine message.
Yeah.
Oh, so this doesn't work within like a couple hundred feet.
No, message works as long as like,
Sending.
anywhere on the same planet. I'm sorry.
No.
Ascending. Sorry, ascending.
Sending is higher.
It's sending. It's a version of sending.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm particularly not a fan of my body becoming not my own, but I've learned that I don't have a choice in that in the past 3 days.
If you wish for me to remove it, I will.
Can it just not be from my tits? Can it be from like my palm instead?
No.
Great. Okay, I walk back in.
Do you still have it? Okay.
No. Apparently it makes that noise, huh, RB?
Alexa, end conversation.
Okay.
Oh no, shit. Alexa, stop.
Well,
So, do we want to stay here with Dre and the warden, or do we want to go find the Forgotten?
I mean,
Can we leave them with a message to
Well, you
go
doing that
get
next?
more people to help us?
What'd you say?
Is that what you're doing next?
I thought we were
Well,
going
I
to go
thought
find the
that's what we were
Forgotten and
gonna
then
do.
go to the temple, right?
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to the temple first.
No, we gotta
Rob's
get more
looking at his 7-page of notes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, well,
No,
that's
I
all
thought-
I
right.
mean,
Right?
we can't just go to the
No,
temple.
but we
If
want more
have enough
people, right?
That
allies-
makes sense.
Didn't we want allies? And we want,
Do we know
We want
exactly
allies.
where it
or
is, or do you know the direction of it? Because first of all, you said just the direction, and then you said that in order to communicate, a bird goes. I guess the bird would have. Dima,
Yes.
can you start giving me right answers?
I've given you right answers. The bird is in the temple.
Okay, but the bird goes to a tree that Rorji sees, so the bird knows where the Forgotten are.
Correct. But the bird cannot speak. We'd have to follow the bird.
When
I know it's directly northeast of us. I know exactly about how long the bird takes to get there, so I've determined roughly how far it is. But I've never been there myself. What plans do you have next? And how may I assist?
if we weren't here, what would you be doing?
Returning to the temple.
To
Kill Archon Mordock.
yeah, I knew I liked him.
yeah, I mean, okay.
How?
Do we? Yeah.
Combat,
Do you know how to
right?
kill him? Someone told us. Who told us that there's a specific way you have to kill a demigod.
Yeah, they have.
Do you know how to kill?
There are specific ways to take their powers.
Oh.
But any demigod can die. I'm not concerned with his powers. I'm concerned with ending him.
Barb
But what if-
grabs
But
their
you have
shirt
to have
collar
a specific
and tugs it.
way to kill the
Theodore
demigod.
adjusts his glasses.
If I wish to take his power, yes.
But if we don't take his power, it's going to go somewhere else. And do we want that kind of power in somebody else? I trust it in you more than I trust it in a stranger.
Do not offer me such power. No, I would I am flattered. However, it is not my primary concern. Power shifts all the time. All I want is for it not to be his. If we can do this method and find it out as you suggest, but I do not know it.
I don't know either.
If anyone did, it would be Cardani.
Cardani?
Who's
We want to make sure that we get her.
No.
No, we have Roswin.
Oh, I was like, what? Cute, like small women. Aren't they both like halflings or something?
Well, no, Cardani is a dwarf.
I think. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, they're both small. Those cute small ladies. is
Littler
what I
people.
mentioned them.
Yeah, she is. She's kind of adorable.
And
yeah.
she's. Oh, you forgot. She's my favorite. We could ask her when we're there.
What? How to take Mordock's power? Well, I talked to Aram mechanically, and he thought my idea was cool. So I know how to do it. Also,
what did we talk about? I totally forgot. What did we say?
Also, it was like a cool idea I had where I was like, balance, huh? I
Right.
bet it'd be like so cool if like y'all had to be at the same HP when you did the final blow.
Oh, I like that. But it's really hard, though.
It's hard, but
You'd have to
it
be
should
at like 1 HP.
It should be hard, unless you can do like a big strike. It should be
That
hard.
would be.
I like the idea. I like it a lot. Yeah, we could do that. We can figure it out.
If you guys really
If
want,
you probably already have a plan, hopefully.
I kind of do. But
She
I like that
adds,
too.
canting her add to
I
the
can add it in,
side.
though. I can always add. It's yes and Mackenzie.
if you like that type of RPG design, please check out my Kickstarter.
If you like this bullshit, check us out.
But I mean, if you guys really want me to, I'll take his power.
I didn't ask that. That's truly not what I
I don't think anyone
insinuated.
is saying.
I don't think anybody
if my
needs
hands are
his
tied, I'll
power.
do it.
I know, but if it goes, what if it goes to somebody else that's even worse than him?
Then we need to make sure that we kill him first.
We need to take him out.
Yes.
That is.
Do you think
has
we
to be
can
the
do it with
primary
the
objective?
Dima? Do you think we can do it with the people we have? If we make teams, if we figure out our plan, do you think we have enough people on the ship to
He's
do
weakened.
do something?
He's lost some of his forces.
Who are we concerned about? Like, who else is
Who's
on
left?
his side? Yeah.
Well, Archon Cardani's there. Scritches is there.
Cardani presumably is going
Is
to.
okay.
Yeah.
I talked to her. Isn't she still on our side?
Certainly. I mean, I don't know what he's done to her in the meantime.
I will kick his ass.
But which of the teachers are actually going to defend him?
Yeah, we were told by Steelbeard, I believe, that he was aware of a certain opposition that certain faculty members had against the direction that the school was heading.
Yes, we were concerned about it for some time.
Who is there and not concerned?
Let me think.
Who would fight us, basically?
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know about Scritches.
what
well,
about what's his name?
we can take out Scritches.
We can put him in a box.
Vardon is
Vardon.
certainly on his side.
Good.
No doubt about that at all. Vardon follows the path of least resistance at all times.
It's good to know.
What about Medina?
Medina, yeah.
She was talking with
Tricky.
Steelbeard.
She.
We don't even know if she's a demigod.
She knows a lot about me.
I
She also avoided the war too.
feel as if I know Medina and also feel as if she is a stranger. I cannot tell for sure.
Well, none of her
Medina
divinity has
probably-
worked.
I feel like Medina
Take our
probably
chances.
has her own agenda.
Interest. But I feel like
Of
we
that
could
there's no doubt.
Yeah.
we could get her on our side. I think she might like me. I don't know.
As long as I think it lines up with her plans.
I'm sure she doesn't want to be mind controlled.
Who would?
Apparently, Vardon. What a bottom.
Okay.
No, but so, and this out of character. There's a centaur lady too, right?
Centaur
There's a
lady.
centaur lady.
Right.
I never met her, but I
the
know.
meditation teacher.
Yeah.
Your
The
wife.
hell
My
is her
wife.
name?
And the demigod
had
of
my old notes.
protection.
And the
Ariana
Now,
Grande.
Alina, you got to
Grande.
worry about.
I miss Ariana Grande.
but-
Alina follows orders. If she's still there, she's on his side.
What about this? So the centaur. I have on my
What is
notebook.
her name?
I'm dead because I don't have my notebook. I used to have everything written down, but I forgot it today. Now I just have pieces of printer paper that Aram gave me. It was something pretty.
It was something pretty, wasn't it?
It was. It was
it
very
was
like something-y, like ending with an A. It was Rachel.
Cynthia. Yeah, that was it.
Cynthia.
That was not it at all.
No, it was something ending like with an IA, a very like fantasy feminine name.
Trying to look through my
yeah,
notes.
it's a very fantasy feminine.
Talare. Harold
Talare.
Talare.
All right.
Yeah, so are they the only teachers we know? Because the Inquisitors left, right?
Correct.
Right.
And
So
Harold
they're-
Ryle you've dealt with. Yeah, there was Vardon,
Dima doesn't know that. No,
Roswin,
Dima doesn't know
Medina, Ryle.
Does Dima? Did we
Cardani.
tell Dima?
What did we tell
Was Dima around when you guys...
Well, Dima, I'm sorry, this is me talking, not Dima. Dima is, I don't
No,
think
oh, no,
Dima
no, we're
knows.
totally-
I don't think Dima knows you killed.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't think he knows.
No, because how many of the other students actually know too?
Y'all slit
Like-
his throat in the middle of the
Oh no, we
living room.
decapitated him.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
everyone
was full on
knows.
to-
Yeah,
in the-
everyone
in the
knows.
living room,
All
like-
the students know.
Cool.
Yeah.
Everyone was there.
Yeah.
I was
And
trying
we
to
had
calm
a
them all
funeral.
down. You guys ripped a guy's head off, and I was like, "All right, everybody, look in the other direction. Eat your pudding packs. I have juice boxes if you need them."
Earmuffs.
Yeah, I was literally
You're
taking.
con
Still
mob.
sad about that.
I was taking care of
It was
everybody.
tough. It was a tough
While you guys
day.
were decapitating people.
Um.
Yeah. So it sounds like we got about half and half. Like teachers that might vibe with us and teachers that will fuck with us.
Yeah.
But maybe we can send the other teams to deal with those other teachers.
Sure.
To find allies.
that'll go
and-
well.
Yeah, we have no control over
What
it.
you
but
know, Alina's in the infirmary /
Yes.
prison.
Yes.
Fought her once. Almost killed her then.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I think that if we can send the other demigods to deal with it, we can go straight to Mordock with Dima or something, and we can send the other groups to deal with the.
I turn to Albertine.
I keep thinking it's Ovaltine, and I'm like, that's wrong.
I guess thanks.
You
for-
are quite welcome.
For taking care, even though you hurt. You hurt, but then took care.
We understand.
How guesstimate? What do you think the recovery time is?
Well, the warden should be up and about in a couple days.
Right.
Dragon
days.
may need longer to fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta leave them in.
Well,
But
it's 2 less NPCs for
you
Ram to play.
brought up a
God.
very good point of the Aarakocra. If they have a beef with the temple,
Yeah, we could feed them.
it could be revenge.
Could
you
feed
know.
them that beef.
We
That's a
could feed
large
them that
army.
beef. Yes, and
Oh,
they
yeah.
could at least that could be our way in, right? Like if they're doing an air assault, that is a huge distraction for us to be able to sneak into the temple, and hopefully they can get their revenge. We want to, kill the people that killed their daughter. They might be a good. If we're not going to get the Forgotten, they might be a good.
Yeah.
Not only that, it might be a good time to talk to Steelbeard.
Wait a second, Albertine.
Yes.
Barb runs out of the hut. Come here, real quick.
All right. And she gathers herself and follows along.
Was that? And I point to the sky at the comments, which is still there.
Yes, it is still there. It's still glowing and green in the sky.
What's that?
That you do not know.
Oh, no, I don't.
Why would they?
She
Sorry, I'm such a fucking idiot, Albertine.
she smiles and waves with her hand, and a bonfire lights next to you. And she-
Outside?
A
Yeah.
bonfire lights next to me?
Yeah,
Was there already wood?
No, she cast bonfire. So she a
Jeez.
bonfire lights
It's a
next
spell,
to you.
literally.
Yeah.
Create bonfires like a
Creates-
fucking cantrip.
It's really easy. It just creates a bonfire. Yeah.
Do you have a campfire story about this comment?
Basically, yeah. So, this is a very interesting tale and something we are a bit concerned
Is
about.
this something that everyone should know?
Of course. Gather your friends.
Hey, Yakety Pack!
Gather round.
Yeah.
I'm getting important lore.
Oh, okay. Be right out.
Everyone gathers.
Yes.
and She's standing
Taking
in front
some
of the
food
fire.
with us, you know.
Marshmallows.
I get my tin cup and my little, my s'mores, my
Late at-
dog.
It's late at night. The flames are playing
It's
off
actually
her
ooh,
face,
this reminded
right?
me of field trips I used to take.
Yeah,
Does anyone
I'll-
want to get under my cloak? It's really nice in here.
I'll lay. Oh. Well, I'll lay on my
I'm
dog.
talking like it's warm and it's cold out right now.
I'll get under your cloak.
Astrid.
You offered. I don't know.
She waves a hand over the moss that covers her shoulders, and flowers bloom all along it, these bright ivory flowers. And she picks some and casts them into the fire, and it turns the same green as the comet.
Oh.
What is it that you want to know about the
What is it?
comet?
What is it?
When's it gonna hit? Is it gonna hit?
Well, we don't know that for sure.
Okay.
But we know it's coming this way.
What does it mean?
We want to know what you know.
Well, we've had dreams. Have you not had the dreams?
No.
No.
I usually have like a.
We all wink at each other.
Have we? Out of character?
Well, I don't want to bring
I
up
mean, we've
fuchsia.
had dreams.
Oh, I was about to say I had like a girl from the future in my dreams, but I won't. No, like fucking.
One track mind, Astrid.
It's Caitlin, not a girl.
Yes. No, it's fair.
I was gonna
Caitlin's
say I had a girl from the future in my dreams, but I.
Astrid's like, well, yeah, I dream about women every night.
She's bi. You know, she just been into occasionally, and then, you know, people that do not abide by the binary. Astrid's down.
There you go. So this is not a comment, but we can see why you might think that.
It's not a comment.
Well, not according to our dream.
I never said the word comment.
Others have.
Okay, so you're just calling other people.
Well, we thought it was too, to be honest.
Okay.
So what is it?
Yeah.
Would you like to hear of our dreams?
Yes.
Yes.
And she casts her hand out again, and the fire begins to spark.
No, she's not that cool.
And shoots these little sparks up into the air, and and the sparks hover there, forming little stars. And then she waves again, and they kind of coalesce into what looks like a spinning planet all around you. And it's this green, rocky orb of a thing, tumbling and grotesque in its movements. There's something wrong about this planet. This is not from us. It comes from outside. A rogue visitor to our universe.
It's a rogue.
Wait, to our universe?
Yes.
So it's a planet that's hurtling towards.
A planet from beyond the stars, yes.
From a different... I don't know much about...
Yeah, how does astronomy work in this game?
Basically the same as ours.
Okay,
Right, no, right, but
Yeah.
what is the level
Of understanding.
of understanding?
Yeah,
Because
I don't know. If
Yeah.
I don't know if we would know what
No.
a planet
Yeah.
looks like.
I would
versus-
say that there are other planets in
The
the
gods
sky,
may.
right, that could be seen in this universe. So there's like a couple that could be seen, right? Maybe you guys haven't actually seen. There's probably a very few people who know of it, but the higher knowledge of this world would be that they know they revolve around the sun, and they know how long it takes and why it takes that long, and they understand the general concepts of like gravity,
Okay.
right? And they be able to see a couple other planets in the sky that they've named. I really should name them, but that's the general knowledge you all have of the universe, right?
Okay.
Is there any way to stop this?
Well, it will come to a very abrupt stop, according to our dreams.
Before that.
Stop a planet.
When you say planet, do you mean like the size of our world? Is it?
It's smaller. We think it's somewhere between the size of us and the moon. Won't be there long.
Okay, you keep saying that. What do you mean?
Someday, again according to our dreams, these can be interpreted. But one day, it will crash into our moon and split open
What?
I look at
and
Astrid.
release
Yeah, I look at me.
and release the Dawnbringer.
What do you know about the Dawnbringer?
Okay.
Ouchies, that person wants me.
Oh, then they
So
will
wait,
have you.
they're inside the moon?
Yes, it is a egg, perhaps. No. Sorry, the Dawnbringer is inside the planet.
It's inside the planet.
It
yeah.
shall
Oh.
crack against the moon, shatter to a million pieces, and release.
So it's not going to hit our planet, it's going to hit the moon.
Well, our planet will be quite damaged in the aftermath.
So that flying thing is an egg.
Yes.
From
Of types.
a celestial egg
Yes.
that is on track to hit our moon, which will crack it open
Correct.
and release a thing called the Dawnbringer.
Which will then eat our sun.
Okay.
What
Like
do you...
your child's son or like the one in the sky?
The sun will eat
All
the
of
sun.
our collective sons.
Yes. Every
All
son on
My
the planet.
Sons by Arthur Miller will be eaten.
Clarify.
Somewhere Wendell just got really nervous.
That's my son right there.
All of your firstborns.
It's the fucking like Moses plague, but it's we gotta put lamb's blood above our door, above our planet, so that the Dawnbreaker doesn't take our firstborn.
This is a bit worse.
So
Thank God I'm not in the Bible.
there are gods of the moon and the sun. Do they know about this?
We assume.
Why would
Oh.
you get these visions, these dreams? What were you smoking that night?
She waves some of the perfume towards you.
Yeah, right.
Who knows why anyone gets dreams? That is not my divinity.
But you can trust these dreams? Have you had dreams in the past that had a certain correct clairvoyance.
Yes, and others that have yet to show themselves, and some that were just wrong. But this one has come
see, hold
more
on.
than
That's where I
once.
have an issue with some that were just wrong.
It is not a science, my dear.
Okay,
So you have prophetic
Which is why
abilities.
I sometimes have dreams. I assumed you
I
did
have
it.
dreams.
I assumed that you did as well. No, no dreams
about
I mean, I had
About that?
of things that may be, of things that are, of clarity into things that are currently happening.
Out of character, we never have, right?
No,
Other than Caitlin being
No,
like,
no.
hey bitches, this is gonna happen in a couple years. Okay.
Yeah.
Other than the god dreams actually entering
Yeah,
your
but
dreams.
we haven't had like prophetic things, right?
Not
okay.
yet.
No. Yeah, no, haven't had that. My dreams are usually like I'll be like washing dishes and I can't stop thinking about how like I did something really bad, and if I go back to school, everyone will know about it.
Ah, it's not very helpful.
I mean, are those your dreams and you're just interpreting that as there's someone inside that giant egg that's
no,
going to
I
eat the
do
sun?
not dream.
You don't dream.
I mean, I know that it sounds weird. I'm willing to believe this because it is the only lead we have, and the name the Dawnbringer has been brought up before. Remember when Charlie was
No.
inside Zali, he said that it was coming for me.
Phrasing.
Yeah, exactly. We were all there. We know what happened. You all know what I'm talking about.
Just took me off guard.
But he said that something called the Dawnbringer was coming for me, and then we just haven't talked about it because we don't know what it is. But this is the first time it's been brought up again. So if this, and it's crashing into, hello, I don't know if you know about your godparent. Mine is the moon, so it's like crashing into the thing that made me,
Yes.
and it wants to eat
The
the sun and maybe me. I don't know. And then other people are being hunted. I forgot about this because it's only been a day, but it feels like it's been over a year. There's a whole list of like 12 demigods who have been hunted by this
Yeah.
Dawnbringer person. And it's like,
And the Dawnbringer is coming.
yeah, so it's like,
Are they hunted by the Dawnbringer or hunted by the Dawnbringer's followers? I think it was
the
something.
latter,
Yeah.
yes, because the Dawnbringer's not here yet, but people that are clearly give a shit about this are hunting people, and I don't think we've found the connection, but I know I'm on that list. So,
Albertine, any words
do
of...
you know if he has followers, or they? I shouldn't gender the Dawnbringer, but
Anything that powerful certainly would. If I have had these visions, I assume others have as well.
So you were just gonna sit on these visions? They seem very important.
What would you have me do?
I don't know. You seem very powerful. You were trying to take down this huge gate.
I have power here in my home.
So what were your plans for this information? Just keep it to yourself?
It could happen 100 years from now, 1,000 years from now. It could never happen.
Could it also happen 5 days from now?
it seems
And then we could do nothing about it.
it seems like they're ramping up for something if it's happening right now. If they're kidnapping people right now, I doubt it's too far off.
But if
Like-
it's such a threat, Barrows came and destroyed the gate.
Correct.
Why would Barrows not go and destroy the comet or move it or send it somewhere else? Don't they have the ability to do that?
I bet if Barrows believed he did, he would do so. Perhaps he already is. I do not know.
I mean, why is...
Ayu's not doing
yeah,
anything.
not to talk
Right.
on your thing,
It's
but...
okay. I mean, I could ask, but I don't know how to even get his attention.
Even any other gods? Literally all of them.
Is the Dawnbringer a god?
It's a good question.
Albertine...
What if this is like more than a god? And that's why they can't stop it.
what's more than a god?
I don't know.
What
That's
made
it.
the gods?
That's
What
the thing.
is a god?
What's a god to a non-believer?
Yes.
These are just terms, really.
And
Words
song
we
lyrics.
use. Correct. They are not omnipotent. They are not permanent. They are not everything. So God is just a label.
It's not a label though. Gods
They have
are
power.
They have power. We're demigods. We're all from
Absolutely.
these gods.
But you have infinite power.
But it's not just a label. There's something.
You know, there's something there, my dear. I apologize. I don't mean to insult you, but
Janice is gonna big slap this woman. I
to
love it.
call them something. We say gods, and we believe it to be the most powerful thing in the universe. But why would it be? Why must it be? It's just a thing.
Have you ever come face to face with a god?
Yeah, like an hour ago.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
but-
Yeah.
Really?
No, not on like one-on-one terms. No. Although
Like Medina, maybe. Who Ayus almost bitch slapped. And
there are times.
That's part of her backstory.
Bad breakup.
Yeah, she told me that, right? She's the only, they tried to invoke Ayus, and then she was the only one of a, yeah, did you not, her and a group of people tried to invoke the god of the moon, and then he killed all of them, and she's the only one that survived.
I don't remember
No.
any of this.
She told me that. She told me that when she was like, "Girl,
Was I
I know
there?
I know who popped you out." No, it was right after you killed the bunny, and then me and Janice were like out there with her by ourselves.
Yep.
And she was like,
It was a long time ago.
she's like, "I got passed with Yo Daddy," and then told me about it.
Wow.
So Medina's definitely confronted a god before.
100%.
So I'm
And
just curious if
Albertine, well, there are times when I'm in the swamp and it is very quiet, and I can hear ever so slightly, ever so quietly, the god of plants calling to me. They're everywhere. Everywhere. But that's all.
is that who made you?
I have a connection to them. I believe so. But I do not know.
Did you ever have to go to a temple like us?
Oh no, they've come for me. Have not been successful as of yet. Sounds like if you all are successful, I won't have to worry about that anytime soon.
I mean, there's other temples we've been told.
Yeah.
There are.
Well, cool. So there's nothing we can do. There's nothing you want to do about that.
You
egg.
made an offer. Find us this gate. Come back to us with the information.
Oh,
This gate? What?
What? Oh, you're talking about us finding
If we
other
were to find another
McDonald's.
gate.
Yes. That seemed a fair trade. Find the gate. Report back to us.
Okay.
That's a little lower on our list right now.
yeah.
But
you gotta understand the
What
grocery list.
what
is-
if we open up a gate and we just shove the egg in the gate so it goes to a,
So it's somebody else.
it's somebody else's problem.
Such an asterisk thing, though.
What if we just
It's Patrick.
lift the
What if we
rug
take
and
the
sweep it
town
under?
and move it over there?
Honestly, no. Hold on, Astrid.
Yes.
Genius. Albertine.
Yes.
Can you make gates?
If it's going to the moon, we have to go make a gate on the moon.
We have a
We have
connection
a
there.
deep connection to the moon.
In other words,
Let's make a gate
Maybe.
on the moon.
could you make a gate large enough? Again.
We're
Sure.
pretty great.
Yeah.
I suspect if you found
Barb and Astrid have the most unearned sense of confidence in the universe.
I suspect that if you found all the gates on Calgun, removed all of their stones, somehow got to the moon, formed a giant ring right in front of the moon where that planet would strike, sure. Why not?
I think I like
Easy.
So
Korean.
I'm hearing a yes.
Easy.
I'm hearing an unabashed yes.
You're not hearing a no.
I mean, there's a path there.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Let's call that bland C.
Yeah.
For now. But we do need to figure out. When we have time, when we're done taking down a whole establishment.
Yeah.
When the tower crumbles, I will maybe see if I can reach out to Ayus and be like, "Hey, bitch, want to tell me about this?" Because maybe he might know.
Yeah. Well,
I think he'd be
Albertine,
invested in protecting the moon.
Yes.
Yeah.
If that's like his apartment, so.
That's where he has his condo.
That's like his
he
bad.
just paid off his mortgage. Like he does not want to lose it. Also, since you're just a fountain of knowledge, do you know what a bane sword is?
Oh,
That turned her on. Okay.
yes. What would you like to know?
Everything.
Well,
When we ask you,
Theodore's
so angry right
cranky. Okay.
Yep.
Cranky baby.
Theodore, was it?
Never introduced myself. But yes.
You
I
never
must have heard
asked.
your name on the wind.
You've never asked any of our names.
I must have heard your name on the wind.
Oh no! Now I'm back to not
Theodore,
liking you.
Theodore, come get it in the cloak with Astrid. and
What would you
I'll
like
pass,
to know,
thanks.
my child?
I try so hard with him.
Where can we find one?
Ah,
How can we make one?
ooh. Well,
She's like, I have one in my purse.
The answer-
If you want to
yeah,
borrow
I
it.
have a Bane letter opener. The answer is
Oh, perfect! It's my size.
Wait, can that be our next merch? Is a Bane letter opener?
Bane letter opener.
Give me the letter opener.
The answers to your questions are one and the same.
Great.
You can find them in the north.
North where?
The north. Well, it wouldn't be. Wait. It wouldn't. It
It's north of Ryzan.
we knew
right?
that, right?
It
We
wouldn't
knew
be Kadar at this point. It'd be named something else.
because we knew that there were dwarves in the north making them, right?
Right, because it was north of Ryzan.
In the northern lands, there are.
But don't like. Is it so far that it's closer if it's the southern lands?
No, it's really, really far north. It's like as far north as you can get,
We have to
basically.
go-
No.
So then at some
Oh, I
point,
see what you're saying.
if you
we're
went the
really
opposite
far
direction,
At some point, it flips
What
over.
if we
yes.
went through the pole?
Yes.
Because
Then it would be the
Halgon is
southern
round,
lands.
or is it
Yes.
flatter?
And then we
There'd
wouldn't
be a
have to
bunch
go.
of penguins like, oh, to the south. Right. Yes. So, at the very
That's a
north,
good question. Honestly, then we wouldn't have to go past Ani and all those other crazy. We could just
yeah, we can skip past all of that plot.
What's wrong with
It may
Ani?
be way too dangerous.
we go see Lady Prisma and she's like, "Hi, I'm a god now." How are you? Like all that bunch of shit's been going on with her.
travel all the way north, and you will find the dwarves of Gol Hadir.
Astrid, write this down.
Astrid pulls out from the cloak.
The oldest kingdom of dwarves on Calgon, and the first keepers of magic.
Astrid, doesn't this cloak kind of smell like Janet's?
Yeah, it does. I love
Nice
his cologne.
perfume.
Yeah, I love his perfume.
For a while, I couldn't tell if it was Janice or someone else.
Is
in
it
a
Gal
weird way.
Hadir like Gal and then like Lord Haldir?
Yes. Gol Hadir.
Oh,
exactly.
Is that it?
Yep.
Okay.
Perfect.
Like
The-
Caldecott.
Yes.
They're the original keepers of magic.
Yes, they were the original keepers of magic. The elves in the forest around Gol Hadir were the ones who stole the magic, or at least helped others steal the magic.
Elven Astrid pulls collar. They're not my people, right?
Most of them are dead.
Cool.
Not people anymore.
Lore question: how are dwarves and gnomes right now? Because historically, not great.
These dwarves,
Didn't dwarves make?
in particular, not great.
Yeah, in this world, did dwarves make gnomes?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. To enslave them.
Yep.
Ooh, sexy.
Yep.
Ooh. Flip that up.
The dwarves of Gol Hadir in general aren't great. They believe in dwarven supremacy above all, so they really don't like anyone, frankly. Yeah.
Nikki. Our podcast listeners are gonna all unsubscribe immediately.
I'll mute that. Don't worry.
Yeah. They don't like anyone. They believe in
The
themselves.
listeners or the dwarves?
Probably both.
Mood.
Cut that.
So, yes, those are the dwarves you have to worry about.
Okay.
They have this. Well, they've made souls before. It takes an awful lot of resources,
Do
and
you-
there aren't many elves left in those forests.
How do you know this?
You can answer that
Hello,
first. I also have
Albertine.
I have a follow-up question. That's: do you know if anyone outside of those dwarves owns one already?
Not that I know of. Couldn't imagine.
And how do you know all of this?
I know things.
She pulls on
I
her
learn
mask and
things.
she scritches.
Oh, it just falls into a pile of cats.
Scritches is 12 feet tall. It's like in fucking Princess Bride when he's on the thing. He just comes down.
Fuck that. So much.
How do you learn and know things? I'm curious. I would like to become as smart as you.
Well, I lived for 900 years.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay, never
Well,
mind.
That'll do it.
Astrid yells. Old.
You don't call her hag for nothing, right?
Janice.
Roll initiative.
Rolls up her moss sleeves. I'm getting a switch.
Wait, when you said rolls up her moth sleeves, I thought of in Cats the musical when they have like their person hands and their cat fur and they just pull like they like
So
push
upsetting.
their cat fur up.
Why?
Terrible.
Because it's a very upsetting movie in all ways.
It's timely.
Yep.
Well, I think I would like to have another scene in a different area with different characters. So,
Okay.
Okay. Do you say that to her?
So,
There's like all these people running around in the background, shifting around background.
Scene change and
but again, I guess, I feel weird saying thanks because you did harm them, but thanks for healing them after harming them.
It's just our pleasure.
And they're not your prisoners?
Of course not. They may leave whenever they want. Consciousness would help. Oh, is that
Can
do it
you turn down the
automatically?
bonfire?
No, I did it because I was trying to make the bonfire.
Oh, okay, good. So yeah, the it goes back to the red of the
Astrid's
bonfire.
stoking
That
the
makes
flames.
sense. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'll, I guess, call you through my, I guess, open source body that people love to install software on.
It's worked great so far.
But until then, let's keep in touch.
Until then, we shall.
All right, Yakety Pack.
Mount up.
Yeah.
Hoorah! Let's go.
Dima walks out of the hut. Have you all made your decisions?
Yes, you could have joined us, by the way.
I was talking with the warden.
I walk with Dima.
Dima was talking to his ex-boyfriend. the
Oh,
warden.
right. Yeah, how are you two? Is it weird between you two?
No, why would it be weird? Well, he wasn't
Because
conscious.
you two, dated in high school.
You guys had algebra, air quotes.
You two dated in high school.
Oh, we fucked behind the bleachers.
Oh my god! There it is.
Earmuffs? Earmuffs was it?
The Aram leapt out. The Aram leapt out.
I go down to the Theodore. Bleachers are like these little benches. 14.
So we're walking back to the airship.
I walk back to the airship. Hey,
We're gay.
Sasomu, you didn't say a word during any of that.
Fuck, I was there.
Hey, Sasomu, was that hard for you or
Fucking
something?
batteries died. We have to replace her batteries.
Susumu spent the whole time with Dragon. Let's just say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
They also fucked behind the bleachers.
I heard you all learned quite a lot.
Remind Theodore to never enroll in athletics.
What did you all learn?
A lot. We tell her. Anyway.
Fascinating.
The Dawnbringer.
The Dawnbreaker's in a planet.
Bringer. Is it okay? Real quick, Aram.
Dawnbreaker.
You said
or
Bringer
Bringer?
just now.
I was wrong.
It was originally
We've
Breaker,
heard-
and I
we've
got
heard-
confused.
Sorry,
We've heard a lot of
Dawnbreaker.
things.
Dawnbreaker.
It's
Okay.
okay.
Dawnbreaker.
The world can be an imperfect place. People can be
Just
mixing up.
when
the
you
time.
all edit this, put like Breaker over Aram's mouth when he says Dawnbringer.
Breaker.
Yeah. Do you have any thoughts about any of that? Have you heard of any of this stuff before?
This is all new to me.
Okay. Never mind.
But
Roswin.
fascinating.
Thank you. Roswin,
Yeah.
what do you think about all of this stuff?
Well, I don't know, but I can ask.
Ask
Ask
what?
why- Who?
We're asking you.
That
What do you think of?
motherfucker that
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
Him.
I already said it once and you laughed at me. That was inside Zolly. That's
Yeah.
Oh,
her-
Roswin,
that's-
we need to have a big talk about
he's in her
Charlie.
brain and he
Well,
knows about the Dawnbreaker.
They know a lot.
Is Charlie? We've talked about Charlie before.
Yeah.
You sent me to Charlie.
Yeah.
Is he?
The fact that Aram just let us call his like
Yeah.
chaos god Charlie.
Yes, Charlie.
It's
when
called
definitely
collaborative storytelling.
It's Vistrix, right?
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of the names.
Yeah,
and
that was
another
more
name is
They have
McKinsey.
many.
That was more McKinsey.
Yeah.
Because
Is-
Vistrix. Oh no, man.
is-
I was gonna say a
is-
Godsfall spoiler, but then they will.
Is Charlie like like? Would you say Charlie is a part of you, or would you say you have access to Charlie? Like,
Yes.
which one?
Both.
Okay, so he's a part of you.
And I have access to him. And he's also not a part of me.
And what?
But when I have access to him, he's definitely a part of me.
So wait, Roswin is claimed, right?
Yes.
So he's
And she
claimed
like
you.
pulls down her shoulder, and there's a black diamond
shit.
on her shoulder.
Oh,
I didn't know you were claimed by
mine's
him.
silver.
Okay.
I've
I
done
mean,
very
that makes
well.
sense then, right? If you can contact your
Yes.
godparent.
We both got to go into our phone booths and call our daddies so that we can get
Hello.
some lore from our dads.
Okay.
Why are you asking about?
reach is not here.
That's my dad.
Barb, why are you asking about
I just
Charlie Chaos?
because for a while Charlie seemed like quite the antagonist, and I'm wanting to hear from Roswin. Do you think that is the case, or do you have some sort of symbiotic relationship that you don't feel threatened by?
Am I scared? Is that what you're asking
No,
me?
don't answer the questions I asked.
I don't understand the questions you're asking.
Okay, well, let's go with are you scared?
Am I scared of the darkness?
Yes.
Always.
Always. Okay.
Do I think they'll hurt me? Yes.
Okay.
We shouldn't be inviting Charlie Chaos into any of this.
Agreed.
Oh, but they know so much.
Yeah, but no.
But they've also tried to kill us on multiple occasions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no
we
thanks.
don't vibe with
we
that.
don't want that.
Okay. We don't
Think
have
so.
to.
Okay.
Are
But
you
we can.
safe?
What?
But we can.
Are
Well-
you safe as an ally? Are you gonna turn on us?
No. Me?
Dima.
Wait, like you're not
Hey-
safe?
Hey, Dima. What?
Well, who's safe? What is safe?
You know
Right.
what I mean? Are you safe for us to be around?
I think so.
Are you like Zali? Are you a
No.
informant?
No. Well, Charlie could hear everything I say. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
Why
that's a
Charlie?
problem.
I don't know. Bob just started saying it, and now we all say it.
If Barb says it's probably right.
Yeah, that's what they told me when I went to hell.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, it's just that Charlie has again laid out some plans that seem anti us,
Well, anti everything.
and we are part of everything.
Yeah, we do exist. So yeah.
Yeah.
Does
Well, and Charlie, when Charlie was in Zali, mentioned the Dawnbreaker. So yeah, there's got to be some, like, somehow Charlie has some sort of connection to all of this.
and said the Dawnbreaker will come for
For
me.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does that mean they're on the side of the Dawnbreaker?
right.
Roslyn, what do you know about the Dawnbreaker?
Well, pretty much all you know. I knew it would bring darkness. But
It will
I didn't
eat
know
the
how.
sun, so yes.
It'll bring darkness, yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't know how. That's pretty much all I knew. It's
Okay.
all new to me. It's really interesting.
And it said that they were hunting people
Yes.
who exist between the dawn, right?
Yes.
They
Between
exist
night and-
between night and day.
Night.
Which is, I guess, me and then like poetry or something. I don't know.
There's a bunch of
Literally, there was like a
Yeah.
demigod of poet because I thought it was gonna be like Iusa's children, and then we realized that
Yeah,
like
there's
some
some,
of
like,
them
weird
didn't make
stuff
sense to
or
be
this we
Iusa's
couldn't
children.
figure.
Like
Yeah.
I had the list. I don't have my notebook, but yeah, it was like there were a couple that
Okay.
didn't track in terms of being Iusa's children. They could be sun and moon children.
Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Yeah.
Been playing that game right now.
420 hours.
I'm nuzlocking it right now.
Oh, I,
Plays it.
427
oh, yeah.
hours.
Okay, well,
that's my favorite one.
we make it back to the ship.
Okay, you just want to walk back to the ship? That's fine.
I think we're doing this as we're walking.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Mm.
you guys are all
Walking,
talking
walking.
as you walk, and you
Um,
make
Walking
it
and
back.
walking.
to the ship.
Is this dog following me?
Well, the dog can go into the bone whenever it wants.
Oh,
so-
did that work?
It's a Pokemon.
Yeah,
Because I was kind of joking, like what it's like half joking, half not. If
No.
it worked, of like
Yeah.
trying to push the bone into the dog in the corner.
Yes. The dog goes back to the bone. You can. Okay, so the dog. That's how the dog functions. Just out of game. The dog.
The bone
functions-
is like the eraser Photoshop tool, and if I just brush it over,
Think of this as a summon. Okay, so like you can summon this dog for 1 hour a day, and then it needs to recharge inside the bone.
Why?
Oh, so it's
like a figure.
figurine.
Yeah.
Exactly.
of
It's like a
Wondrous
figurine
power.
of wondrous power.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, super cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't really have like a dog.
You get a dog for 1 hour out of the 24
If
that
the
we
dog
have.
is killed, it will return
back
back to the
into-
bone
Oh, cool.
and come back. So that's the bonus of it. It
So
can't
basically-
ever
so I
actually
have
die.
unlimited dogs or one immortal
'Cause
dog.
As far
Yeah,
as we know,
basically.
Luna could maybe be killed, which I don't want to happen.
Let's find out.
No.
So, I mean, but what I'm thinking is we could put this dog in my Janice, Varrock, and my like if we put it into the Shadow Dog Janice Varrock grenade that we want to drop on the temple. I'm thinking
Janice
that
is Desdemona's shadow dog.
Yeah, why is
And Varrock.
What am I? Why are you including me?
I think that Barb
Janice
wanted to
bombing.
throw a Desdemona.
Yeah, they want to
yes,
pull a Des
into
out.
the middle of Mordock.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Hulk Janice.
because that's not divinity.
Is it?
No.
No, she's a demon.
Oh, you can just pop your shit out whenever. Oh.
I'm popping that shit out. No. Desdemona is contained.
Yeah, she
She's
was
not coming
kind
out
of
for a
she was
while.
kind of a bitch to us when she was out.
You say that as you walk past a puddle, and she just kind of looks at you like,
And for the podcast listeners, what words did you
I
mouth?
mouth for now. I should just said it. Would make
Okay.
more sense. Yeah.
I spit in
Didn't
the
she
puddle.
hit on somebody? And in your spit, she's like,
I'm joking.
Okay, we make it back to the ship. Let's do some plot.
The
for
engine
like a
7
second.
going. As you walk up to the
Everyone's
ship,
dead.
You see Ryle.
with this corpses all around him.
And he's like, I'm the Dawnbreaker. Ha
As you walk up to the ship, there's a rustling, and Slugs just comes bursting
God.
out of a bush, and he's got spiders all around him.
Oh,
He's got,
God.
like makeup done. He's got like a little kind of hair thing going. He's like, ah!
And Stacy goes, do not approach.
It's okay, Stacy. They're with us. Hey!
I'll still kick their asses.
I want to say right when Slugs popped out, in like within the same amount of time, just one of Barb's arms like formed to twice the size because Barb cannot be surprised.
That's true. Correct.
So it was
You were ready.
yeah.
You're back.
Yes,
back.
we are.
Slugs, don't do that. Or I guess do that.
Right, you
too.
told me to do. You told me to do that. You told me to protect
No,
the ship.
good,
Yes.
good job, Slug.
Yeah, okay. I pat
job.
Slugs with my huge monstrous bone arm. Well,
Does he eat it? What was that? You just went,
That was happy noise. He kind of gnashes his teeth when he's happy.
yeah, that's the noise he makes when he's happy, Mackenzie.
I've never heard happiness.
Luna's like,
No, I was just joking. Luna, I love you so much. Luna's just Aram's way of being pet by me physically in real life.
Yeah, totally.
I just pet Aram's little head every time.
it's the only physical contact I get.
What
me.
is the plan?
So Dima needs to show us where the Forgotten are, right?
Well, are we going to go to the temple?
first?
Oh, yeah, where are we going to? Because he says that
The bird knows, and not us.
You'd have to get the bird, follow the bird.
Who
Come
told
back.
the bird where it is?
the bird just
Magical
knows.
bird. Who knows?
Dima.
So yeah, do we want to go to the temple with the people we have, or do we want to go to the Forgotten and try to get more people?
Well, we can't go to the Forgotten.
We can go to the general area where they are
We could try and
and
find them.
hope. But I
They
also,
can't be too hard to find.
I do think recruiting the Aarakocra to do an air assault is very good.
I think
Yeah.
recruiting the
It's a
Aarakocra.
distraction, and we can get in while they are taking on the minions.
That does seem plausible.
I think they'd help us. They have a grudge.
Were you talking about the Aarakocra?
Yes, Kree, yes.
Yeah. Maybe I could try and talk to them.
If you want to.
We could all go, but they might
Yeah.
listen to me.
Sure.
What? Did you interact with them last time?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
He,
right.
we
He was
we
flying
remember
around.
we sent him, and then everyone was like, "Why are we sending the Aarakocra to go talk to the other Aarakocra?" That was like our bit. Was we were like, haha, we're gross. That was
Well, I mean, if Kree wants to, we're not saying anything.
But I mean, he could probably speak Avian. Is that their language?
Oh yeah, we
Correct.
did make that joke.
Orin.
Yeah.
Orin, yeah. They have like
that was a whole
Speak bird.
I can only
5-minute
speak
bit.
Celestial for some reason.
The wheeze. All right.
That's
Let's
my language.
let's. Yeah, Kree. Do you know where they are?
Well, they'll find us.
Hold on. What time is it? Isn't
It's
it like
late. It's like
3?
2 a.m. Yeah. Yeah.
It's
It's
like
super
three.
late.
Should we just
Yeah.
sleep,
No wonder
snooze?
Tudor's Creek.
Should we go snoozeroos and then
They've
Let's sleep.
Ren and it was Ren, right? Sorry, Ren and Malvorn have been sleeping because there was no reason for them to be up because they weren't flying. So
Yeah, we should go to bed.
they could fly while you all slept.
how many hours to the temple though?
We're going to the.
It would take
You're going to the
days.
Aarakocra first, correct?
Yes, but they're right there.
Yeah, that'll take a couple hours.
And we could maybe have that meeting en route without even stopping the airship. We did
Right.
the last time.
They will fly
Yeah.
up to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we can snooze before the temple,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah, you can sleep
Yeah.
whatever you want to.
So I say we
We got a.
So we're just gonna do this thing. We're gonna
hotel
go
with you.
We're gonna go without any backup.
Well, what else do we have? I mean, the Aarakocra will hopefully
We also
be as
can't.
backup.
We also can't assume that the Forgotten will help us
Sure.
because
No.
we've been hearing really sketchy things about their leader.
But they also, presumably, they have a, they don't like the temple. They attack.
They've
the
already
temple.
infiltrated it.
And they have
It's true.
Zendar, and if
And they
he wants
have-
to vouch for us.
And they have a prisoner there.
Yeah, who you just found out isn't dead. Yeah.
Yeah, and if they have one of our allies, then maybe they'd help us. I guess it just depends on how much time it would take. Dima, do you know how long it would take for us to get to the general area where you think the Forgotten are?
And don't say miles, say hours, because
Days, weeks, even.
Weeks?
Perhaps a week.
Weeks.
whoa,
Perhaps
whoa,
a week.
whoa. To get
To where the Forgotten are?
Yes, they're quite far north,
Shit,
northeast.
that's really far away.
Yeah.
And the temple's like a day away, right? 2 days away?
Correct.
2 days.
Yeah.
2 days?
It's got to be
About
better
a day and a
ways
half.
than-
We're a little closer than
Didn't
you
we
guys
go
were. It's
somewhere
about a day
else?
and a half.
Yeah, so I guess it's like, do we want to go? Oh, gosh, a week out and then 5 days back, probably
I mean, if we go to
6 days back.
if we go to the temple, that's not us deciding to hatch some master plan. You know, that's us getting more information.
Yeah,
And
if
then
you
we
could get
can-
me closer to the temple, I can see what's going on with their
If,
systems.
all I'm saying is, if we get there, we don't need. That's not our only chance to do what we want
I
to
mean,
do.
if
So you're
have
saying
a-
maybe we get some information, not hatch our plan completely. Is that what you're saying, Bob?
yeah.
And maybe get the Arachon
But
on
how
your
can
side.
how can we guarantee they're not gonna, if we get
Try
too
to
close,
shoot us down or
yeah,
something.
we might have to just do it.
Well, if they do try to take us down, we'll run to an extent, and then one of the scariest things about Mordock right now is what he's done to the temple. And so if they're chasing us, that's putting them at a disadvantage. We could also bring them back extensively, like as much as we could try, to the Aarakocra, to the hags, you know? Again, I think like the biggest, scariest thing we have is combating them at the temple. So if they want to
Well,
leave
we
it
already
and
took
chase
down
us,
a lot of their forces.
Also,
took
no one
down
has
a-
been stronger than us.
We took down a whole ship of their people, so
Also-
they've lost a
Yeah.
lot of people
They've
already.
lost a lot of people.
So
At
they
least 2 dozen.
so
Yeah.
but we didn't take that ship down.
Yes, we did.
That ship was.
It exploded.
And
You
we
were
went-
crashing
we-
it, and
we
the
went to go
rocks
s-
finished it
crashed.
off.
It,
yeah.
right, that's what. Yeah.
The
Was it
rocks
you
were the
and-
ones that actually tore it apart.
was it
but
you and
yeah.
me
No, I
that-
thought it was the bones. I thought it was the
The
bone
bones-
graveyard.
So-
It was lowering because you had blown out the main airbag. They probably
Right.
would have been okay. Then one of the rocks attacked it and ripped up the rest of it. Then it fell. It might have been okay, but then it rolled into the bones, which then tore them apart limb from limb.
you
So
did you
it was
and
a
me
series of things
was
that
it you
went
and me
bad.
or me and Barb that went to go see the bodies?
We went. You and I.
Yeah, we
you-
went to
y'all
go,
went.
we like saw them
It was a
dead.
horror show.
No. Well, yeah. We
It was
remember.
Oh, I love all trauma.
Yeah.
Lots of it. At
We
this
haven't
point.
unpacked any of it yet. This is
Yeah,
so
right?
Nope,
great.
Nope, you're probably still worked about the bunny. There's been a lot that's happened.
Barb did nothing wrong.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, I think that we go and get information. Again, we're not committing to anything.
Try to recruit the Aarakocra.
Just talk to them at least, yeah.
Dima,
Yes.
how can we cloak our divinities? I can see yours. I can see
Yes.
everybody's right now.
But we couldn't
How
see
do
Riles.
We couldn't see Riles.
Ryle has a way. I never quite understood it myself. I assumed it was part of his divinity.
But can others do it?
I've heard tale of others able to do it. I unfortunately do not have these answers.
Well, next time we see Ryle, we'll ask him.
Roll! I want you to roll deception.
Deception.
Roll
That's
like-
deception.
no.
That's his thing.
Yeah. Roll deception.
Theodore's
No,
like just
necessarily. But I was gonna...
face looking down,
Yeah.
like
We
immediately.
haven't rolled like 2 hours. Natural 20? Is that what that is? Oh,
That's a 9.
God, I need new glasses so bad.
Wait, we should have just said yes.
Yeah.
Donate to
15.
Aram's medical fund.
That's enough. That's enough. There's no reason for Dima to suspect you. So yeah. Yes. Well, you should next time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm Barb's dog now.
Don't call it my dog. Okay, we're not sure what this thing. Anyway,
That's fair.
It's another sibling.
yeah. Apparently, they could be fucking anything. Let's
Let's go to sleep.
I want to go to bed.
Yeah.
I'm actually yawning.
Yeah, let's go to bed.
Wow. You guys are in for a treat.
What?
What do
What?
you
What does that
mean?
mean?
And if you go into your rooms, the spiders
Christ.
exit your rooms, and they've made your beds and folded all your clothes.
Cinderella.
And yeah.
Snow White. Like,
Yeah, everything's all nice. They've lit little candles by your bedside, so you're all,
I'm
so you're all
imagining
nice.
a spider with like a matchbook.
Very, very carefully. But yes, yeah.
They made spaghetti.
There's fresh picked flowers in vases. Yeah, they're all set.
Kenzie, do you view like spaghetti as like this
It's
smooth,
always spaghetti.
like
Is it?
this
Yeah.
this like
It's like the
fancy
third
royal
spaghetti
comfort
time.
food? Oh, like are they rich? Do they eat spaghetti?
I don't know why. I guess the only thing, the reason why I thought about it is because I was just thinking of a fucking spider trying to eat a spaghetti noodle that was like 20 times the size of its body.
Right.
Also, like only 3 times over the course of like a year and a half, almost 2 years. Isn't that
That's
bad?
fair.
It's Astrid's favorite food. Isn't that a thing?
Yeah.
Maybe that's just
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a thing.
that was just the
Wasn't
bit.
it?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
You just were like, "What's your favorite food?" And I was like,
remember
"Spaghetti."
We actually
Yeah,
brought a picture of it up. Yeah.
yeah. Like so, I
It
guess
was in the
that's
scribe pad.
canonically Astrid's favorite
It's
food.
because we were,
Because you were looking at the
thing.
the magic
food,
dish.
the
Yeah.
magic dish.
I was like, "My favorite food," and then Aram was like, "Spaghetti." So
Remember when we were lighthearted back then, talking about spaghetti?
when I made
Yeah, for
pets out
4
of-
episodes, it was
Yeah.
great.
Making small talk at dinner.
Ugh.
well,
going on disappointing dates.
Yeah. Having your classes canceled.
Dima, Rosman, where
Yeah.
where are you guys gonna sleep?
Well, there's quarters. There's room. There's beds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was in the captain's room with Janice.
Yeah, there's
And
space.
Susomu,
right,
aren't
I
the
forgot
3 of
about
you
that, yeah.
snuggling?
Right. And Susomu. Yeah.
And
I'm
me and
sure
Wendell
we can
have a
make
bedroom.
room for you, Dima.
No.
Girl.
I'm in a room with Wendell. Is all I know. Me and my zoo. Me and my
Yeah.
son and my zoo are all in a bedroom together.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, Ren and Theodore had
Yeah,
the room.
Dima, I think you and Rosman can probably find a.
Well, there's the
quarter.
prison.
There's
they
the
can
pri-
sleep
they
in
can sleep in
there.
prison.
Well, it's no longer a prison, so that'll work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that works. So you all get on board. They raise the back up, and the ship spins up and takes off into the air, and you all go to bed. You awake to the ship crash.
Does
No,
anyone-
you want to
He crashes the ship every time we try to fly it. That's Aram's. That's Aram's.
a
You know how
nap for like
some-
a couple hours, right? And then wake up for the Arakakra, I
Yeah,
assume?
probably.
Okay.
long rest?
Long rest is 8 hours.
8 hours. Be a short rest.
I'm okay with
Oh.
waking up at 11.
Oh, I want
Don't
a
the
long
jump just to-
rest.
Like go in circles for a while? What do you want
I
me
mean,
to
we
do?
can
I
wake
need
up.
a
We can
long
sleep
rest
after
we
with
the
my
rest
spells.
after Ryle? Has,
We can-
I can't remember
Yes,
his.
we did.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
But
We
it
can-
wasn't a long rest.
It was a short rest.
But
'Cause
we
I
can.
still, I
And
don't
then
have
so we
spells.
didn't.
Not a long rest.
You
It
and
was
I
not a long
didn't,
rest.
because we were
flying.
we were
Yeah,
flying.
you need a short rest.
I need a long rest. I would like my spell
Yes,
slots
I have
back.
like no spell slots
So-
and at like 20 health.
Do you want to just sit on the ground for a
Because
couple
we
hours?
have.
You
Well,
wanna
we, no,
fly
we
for-
have
like, what do you
time
wanna do?
after the air cockra before we get to for like we have long rest time after the air
Correct.
cockra,
Maybe
right?
we
Yes.
don't lift off yet. We go to bed.
Yeah, because if you're flying, you're a target.
Okay, then yeah, let's sleep
just
and then
sleep
wake
here.
up, go to the air cockra, go to school,
Yeah.
I'll set watch.
kill people, and then we'll
Thanks,
be done.
Slugs.
Go, welcome. Come on, Stacy. Hop, two, hop, two, hop.
Like, do you ever go to bed?
Hop
All
two,
that energy.
slugs.
I sleep a little bit at a time.
Right. Every time he blinks.
I never sleep.
Yes, yes.
Oh, good.
Yes. Every time he
was
blinks,
so
he sleeps.
fast.
Yes.
Stacy says, "I have not slept in years. My eyes never close.
I
I have evolved
I am
past
always
the
watching."
need to sleep.
Stacy's a warlock, and she
Well, she
has
would have
the
many
invocation.
eyes,
She has that invocation that makes it to where you don't have to sleep anymore. Like that's what
That's
Stacy.
exactly what she has.
Stacy's a warlock of the patron of slugs.
May I borrow a hair? Thank you.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm pressing long rest.
Yes.
And once
Yes.
I press it, we're all going to wake up at 11 with no celestial dreams, with no...
I know I'm a little nervous to go to sleep.
My shit isn't even affected. Like, did I do anything? Because like I have spells. I don't know.
Aram's looking, what kind of dreams can I throw at these people? Just casually looking at a beholder card.
Yeah, just yeah, I definitely picked up that
on top
beholder.
of his pile.
Yep.
I'm going to
Do it, Aram.
I clicked it
confirm,
already.
And I wake up.
You all have the same dream.
Ah,
Let him do his flavor text.
You dream of the temple. And for just for one moment, it feels a little warm, it feels a little comforting, it feels a little bit like the home it could have been. But there's something wrong with the temple. There's an infection that's grown. There's a darkness, even greater darkness, frankly, that has crept into it. And over the top of that huge domed arena now sits a pulsating gem, possibly a godstone. And as you lower through the walls of the temple and inside, you see a massive black spire in the center, and just above it is Archon Mordock. And above him is this glass tube that extends all the way to the ceiling, filled with water. And a young dwarf rests inside it, bound with leather and godstones, her head hung, her body lifeless. And you wake up.
Janice,
Yeah, you two are in bed with Susumu.
So cute.
Janice, are you awake?
Yeah. What time is it?
It's like 11 something.
Yes, I'll crush them all. Yeah. How many slaves? Not
It's funny that
It's funny that Susumu is problematic in her sleep.
Are you quite done with the shoulders?
Hold on, Janice. Let's just stay here for a second.
She's like, yes, Bob, I'll marry you.
They have the tastiest brains.
She sleeps like
Tasty
a vampire.
breath.
Yeah.
She sleeps like a vampire. Look at her.
Yes. Bah.
Dracula. Can my next demigod be a vampire?
You are just good at every voice I hear.
Yep.
Should have gone to your accent.
It's funny you mentioned
I'm
vampires.
kidding. I love text. Eat them up. Eat them up.
It's funny you mentioned vampires.
Oh, we do know vampires.
People listen to Godsfall. We'll be seeing something like that quite soon.
Can I be a vampire, my next demigod, when Astrid dies?
You know of the Blood Elves, right?
Yeah.
Yes, because we did the thing in the.
Yes, I played World of
thing.
Warcraft Burning Crusade.
How do you not remember? The other game that we played.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
So
That's never going to be released.
I gotta do it at some
the
point. I know.
unreleased
I
game.
know. I have to get to that soon. Yeah.
We also never finished the site. We never
No, we
finished
never
it.
actually did. Don't worry about it. It'll be on Patreon.
Anyway, we are cutting to Janice and Barb hovering over a sleeping Susoma. In 3, 2, 1.
It's funny that Albertine was talking about dreams, and I had a really vivid one.
Was it about the temple?
Yes.
God, fuck, peace. Barb goes over and starts kicking something.
Another rabbit.
Again,
That's
Aram's
the thing.
doing. Aram's doing.
You made the choice. We're gonna rip up this fucking beef from 2 years ago.
Janice, let's both say our dreams at the same time. 3, 2, 1. The
Temple of Mordock and Demrin in a glass tube.
Water?
Yes.
Weird. God.
If we burned it all down, it would be so pleasant.
How come
You know, Vampira over here.
how come Susumu isn't having that dream?
Well, she's a B-list character, and we're A-list characters.
One eye opens. it's like a snake, so that it just kind of slides backwards. Yeah.
3 eyelids. 7 eyelids.
Like blinds.
Well,
that's the sound of 7 eyelids. Hire me for your sound design.
We should see if Astrid and Theodore had the same dream.
Oh,
Probably.
yeah,
likely.
I'm super fucking curious.
Why didn't we take Demrin with us? She was right there.
She got hurt.
Yeah, but wasn't she right there? Like, we could have taken her with us.
When we
were
went to
escaping.
visit her in the... No, remember she was in the infirmary the entire time.
She was on like ICU.
I think you didn't move her because you were worried.
We would kill her.
Right, that's something they had. You didn't know what they were doing to help her be okay.
Instead, her life force is being siphoned from her.
No,
not
for
great.
sure.
That's something that we get to feel
Admittedly, that's
guilty
not
about for
great.
quite some time, yes.
Yeah, at the time, she looked like she was being taken care of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a mistake on our part.
Yep.
A mistake that isn't your fault that you made, though. I think that could be said.
But it could have been, like,
Yeah, you could have
completely
solved this.
avoided.
This would have been
It's
done
so
already.
wild how that random natural one has become such a
Right?
plot point.
Yeah, yeah. That was all because of the
Love it.
dice. Isn't that neat
I
how
love
that
it.
works
It's because
sometimes?
Aram's such a good DM.
Yeah. A compliment from Nikki.
And back into it.
That's your one for the year, and it came in January.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
sucks.
ouch.
You gotta go 11 months
Too
with no more
soon.
compliments from
It
Nikki.
It's my
It's
birthday
February.
month, so it
February.
makes sense.
Oh, it's
Oh, right. Yep.
Welcome
February
to
1st,
It's my
baby.
Valentine's Day
to
compliment.
pull back the veil. It's February 1st.
I'm about to activate a scene.
Okay.
Yeah, well, Janice, I'll tell you what, though. I mean, I guess I'm glad I had that dream as opposed to other dreams.
Other dream?
I haven't been feeling great about what happened with Ryle.
And
Oh.
with the way the world is a book, I'm really glad that I didn't have some bow and 2 arrows forming a mouth and a face, swirling around, crying, being like, "Why'd you do that? I was innocent even though I was trying to kill you," something like that.
Wait, are you saying that you had?
I didn't have that.
You
dream,
didn't have
and
that
I'm
dream,
glad I
okay.
didn't,
Yeah.
because I haven't been feeling the most Gucci about that.
I told you. I mean, I feel really awful about it.
Oh.
I just don't think killing is the right thing, and I feel like killing our own is even worse.
Oh, dog, you can't be saying our own looking at other demigods.
Why not?
I don't know. That just feels super nasty.
Why?
I mean, I obviously we have and I like you all a lot, but I don't enjoy grouping us all together, nor feeling like I am connected to someone just because we've both been cursed with coming from something that has a leash on us.
But we're all kind of in this together. Like this is our situation.
Sure, we have shared circumstances, but I've shared circumstances with people I didn't like before.
I mean, there's more than just circumstances. This is our life. Like we're just thrown into this. We have only each other. I would say that counts as saying that we're all that we've got, right?
Remember when we talked, I think it was on top of the airship once, and I told you how I wasn't feeling too saucy about this role that could be expected of me of some, if my god parent is death and we are agents of them in a way, especially with my doctor, especially with Dr. Mom being, she's a doctor, right? So you could see that as an agent of life.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
to then do that thing that we did, it felt like I was
Going against everything that your mom taught you?
and going with whatever someone else
Yeah.
might want me to do. And I followed it. I did it. I was aware of doing it and I did it. And even afterwards, I was down with doing it. And now I'm just shit.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't beat yourself up over that too much. I mean, I know it's something that it wasn't just you, is what I'm trying to say. There was,
Yeah, I made a 14-year-old do it for me.
well, we're gonna make mistakes on this journey. We're not perfect, and even though we're demigods and we have all these abilities, we're still teenagers. We're making mistakes. We're trying to stumble through whatever this is. So, I think you and Theodore and Astrid, we all had our reasons to make that particular decision. And, I guess we shouldn't feel guilty. We shouldn't beat ourselves up over it when we have so much left to do. We have all this that's still ahead of us.
Yeah, you're right. I just,
You hear a snake rattle.
I thought she wasn't that kind of snake.
She leans up and she looks at
rattled
both
before.
of you. Yeah, she looks at both of you and she's like, I killed my first man at 8. Enough? Sleep now, yes?
It's actually 11.
She looks blearily over to the window and fine. And she slides out of bed and goes to the washroom, I suppose.
Goes take a morning piss, Probably a line because there's one bathroom to 6 bedrooms.
Yeah, probably.
Someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
Yeah, really. I helped save a person, when I was working.
It's okay, Barb. I lean over and
Yeah.
give you a hug.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks. Theodore fucking hates me.
Saint secrets.
I don't think Theodore hates
I
you.
think Theodore fucking hates me.
No.
I have no idea why.
I mean,
And like Astrid can get over like a rabbit getting in the way of my foot
have you tried to have a heart-to-heart with Theodore?
millions of times.
Like,
Literally every single time I
Honest
look at him,
heart-to-heart. I feel like Theodore would respond to that.
I look at him and I just he it's like he's made of stone.
I want Barb to walk out to like Theodore and like Malvorn, and Theodore being like, you know, Malvorn, you're like my best friend on this show.
I really look up to you, Malvorn. Like how you handle the controls.
When I
are
press those
just
buttons and I look at you,
magnanimous.
that's
You
what I
always know
want.
the right button to push. For me, it's always a struggle.
How are you so good at this? Fuck me.
Yeah, I don't know. I just yeah, I think that was funny. It's like he's made of stone. That's kind of funny, right?
That is funny, but I don't think that's completely true.
I know, but at least it was funny. And I kind of push Janice on the shoulder and walk away.
No one else knows this, but Mackenzie, because like our characters don't know this, but if Mackenzie was in the world, I'd be like, have you tried talking to him where you didn't say, hey, I know you have tits?
That was so long ago. It was an attempt to bond that didn't work.
I heard your brain secret.
I
want to talk about your
that
brain
did not work.
secret.
I will accept and own, maybe trauma bonding isn't the best. But I'm
Barb's
16.
like, I'm also
and
not cis. Let's try.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what you're terrified of? Here.
And, I think it's really easy for people to think that trauma bonding is healthy, but it's not. And
It's not at all. No.